Dearly beloved, we have gathered here today to get through this thing called Mix CD. My name is Mike, part of the SPDM crew, and I love making Mix CDs. Each week, we give our guests a theme and an 80-minute time limit for which songs they're going to pick for their Mix CD. Well, this week, friendships will truly be tested as I'm about to embark on perhaps my most requested list from some of the handful of people who actually do listen to this podcast. We're going to figure out our definitive mix CD of Disney songs. And for this challenge slash bloodbath, I have assembled a crew of people who are going to help me figure this out. So, introducing everybody who decided that they wanted to participate in this, I have somebody who has collaborated with me frequently on this mix CD. I think our most recent episode was our Thanksgiving music mix that that was on a couple of weeks ago. So frequent guest, friend, collaborator, Patrice Downing. Patrice, how's it going?
Oh, I'm ready to enter the Thunderdome, baby.
Thunderdome, that's right. The second one, we have a frequent collaborator as well on Mix CD with the Jawsomeness mix. We did a couple of movie songs mix, co-host of Franchise Paradiso, Oscar junkie extraordinaire, Heath Lynch. Heath, how's it going?
Giving me titles like I'm Khaleesi from Game of Thrones. You just kept going. Yeah, I'm so stoked for this. 4 Disney millennials enter. We'll see who survives.
And last but not least, first-time guest on Mix CD, but many-time co-host of Geek Speak Louder Than Nerds. And you were on a bunch of episodes of my other podcast where we talk about TV shows, where we talked about Star Trek and Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Friend of the podcast, now friend of the SPDM crew. I've got Nick Ferro. Nick, welcome. How's it going?
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
I'm good. I'm ready to defy gravity and put together
Wrong
a
studio.
fun little. Oh, should I not have included Wicked songs in this list? Shit.
Well, okay, this is a good time to remind everyone of a couple ground rules that we laid for this list. So, first and foremost, we have limited this to Disney Animation Studios. So, as much as we want to include Pixar, as much as we want to include those fucking High School Musical songs, as much as we want to
don't want to include
don't
those.
give me that look, Heath. As much as we want to include some of the live action songs, as much as we want to include Star Trek, Star Wars, Marvel, anything like that, this is Disney Animation Studio proper.
Walt Disney Animation Studios, 63 films.
So that is all we can
And a
choose
goofy
from.
movie.
We are going.
Not a Goofy movie.
Then I'm leaving.
That's not a Walt Disney Studios animation.
So-
It was
production.
100% a Walt Disney Studios animation
No, it
movie.
is not.
No.
Who made it then, Heath?
Disney Toons Studios. It's a different production company.
90% of the words you just said are the same.
That doesn't matter.
That doesn't make it the same studio.
Okay, second rule. I am in control of this conversation, so I have the power to mute every single one of you. And as you all can tell right now, I am not afraid to use it. So I have no problems muting you, and I have a strike counter. So once you get to strike 60, I'm going to kick you out of the meeting. So if it comes to that, I'm keeping track of all of
See,
this.
now there's a strategy. Like, should I start testing the strike counter early? Like, how
Yeah,
hard do I
right.
want the long walk?
Oh, I'm going to get my fifth
strikes
song
until later
then,
into the walk,
technically.
into the episode. I don't know.
Nick, you were barely let in. You were air quoted as a friend in the intro. For those of you listening, you're not even a real friend.
I know.
I knew that was going to piss him
He
off.
doesn't
so
even go here.
Like you're not a real boy.
So, and then
That movie counts.
our,
Nick.
That's right, it does.
our standard rules apply as well. This is an 80-minute playlist, and order does matter. I know order very much does matter to 2 of the people on this list. I don't know Nick's stance on ordering the songs, but I'm pretty sure he's probably got an opinion about it as well.
I
So,
ordered mine.
okay.
Mine are all ordered.
All right.
In fact, my playlist tells a story of a
Oh,
Disney movie.
To tell a story of an actual movie that counts toward the list.
No, it'd be a really
Yeah.
really ADHD movie, but well, we'll get into it.
so one other kind of rule that we did set, we want to try to make sure that as many of these songs as possible are sung by characters in the movie. So no end credit sequences, but we are making exceptions for a handful of songs because otherwise I think I would have a full-scale mutiny on my hands from some people on the call. And by some people, I mean all of you.
I actually followed the rule, by the way.
I followed the
this
rules
time.
too.
I knew Heath wouldn't, and I
Heath
was
is
almost
not
with
following
him.
the rules.
If
was
it's in
so
the
close to
runtime
being
of
with
the
him.
film, not counting the credits, then it counts. It's a Disney song.
No, if it was sung
It was
by
not
the characters
sung by a
in the
character.
film, then it counts.
That's cool that you
can't wait
think
till
that,
he-
but if the
I
song
can't
is
wait till
in
he
the
points
in
out.
the Disney song,
So I will be keeping track of everything. We're going to go through our nomination process right now. So we're going to kind of do this franchise Paradiso style where we're just going to start
wait,
throwing.
what's franchise Paradiso?
Yeah,
I've
okay.
never heard of such a thing.
Well, fine. We are just going to start nominating things, and I've got a tracker here. I'm going to start adding it to a Spotify playlist, and then I'm not going to let everyone know how much time is on there. We're just going to start whittling things down, and then once we start getting closer to the time, then I will start letting everyone know. So, Patrice, since I'm most curious about what you have on your list, because I have a feeling I know a pretty good amount of what's going to be on Heath and Nick's list. I'm going to have you go second because I'm going to go first because it's my fucking show. So, all right.
I fully anticipate, just call it, this is my shot call for the episode. Patrice is going to be the wild card this episode. Not me, not Nick, not Mike. It's going to be Patrice. And she's going to hit us with like stuff that we're like, what? That one? I already know this is coming.
Maybe.
If I didn't follow the rules, it would have been off the rails completely.
Can I just ask, I know Heath said he didn't, but I don't know if he amended it. Did everybody stick within the 80 minutes? And if so, how many songs did you end up getting?
No, I literally ranked my top 56 favorite Disney songs.
Oh.
And I'm going to push for my top 20, top 25. And then I'll use the rest of my rank list to kind of like judge, like, oh, Nick said something. I have that in like 31. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that making it. Or Mike said something that's like 52, and I'm like, maybe I'll try to fight to not have that one, but I'd be okay if it happens. And then Patrice is going to say something that's not even on my fucking list, and then I'm going to be like, the hell is going on? That's how I'm looking at it.
Because of course,
I would appreciate it, Heath, if every single time you did that. The hell is going on?
I
just
can do
like that.
Every time you guys say a song, I'll tell you where it is on my 56. How's that?
You know how many of mine are not on your list?
Let's go. Well, I kept mine within it, and I have 26 total songs on my list. I have 4 honorable mentions that I wanted to get in there, but I just couldn't make it happen because I would have had to given up something.
I've got 36 on my initial list, and then I've got a handful of ones in there because there's a handful of songs. This is something that we talked about before Nick decided to show up after Defying Gravity, that there's a couple songs on here that it's about a minute long, so those would be good filler in case we get to like, oh, it's an hour and like 18 minutes. Well, let's throw in a couple throw in a song in there that's like under 2 minutes or like 2-minute long songs. So,
but I will not destroy the integrity of our list by throwing in a last minute songs.
Unless it's a good one, unless it's a banger, there's plenty of them out there. So
order matters though, so we have to figure out where it would go.
Yeah, I know.
But to be clear, we're picking the songs first before we're worrying about the time constraints or the order. So like we're all going to nominate stuff, and then we're going to pick from that nominations list, which, you know, let's say 20 we're aiming for, and then we'll put them on, and then if we have extra time, we'll add more. Is that kind of how? Because that's how I pictured it.
Yeah,
and then we'll worry about order at the end. Yes. Once we have all the songs.
We gotta first figure out which songs are going to be included first, and then we got to figure out the order. And I'm actually way looking forward to the order conversation way more than the nomination piece, because I know
I'm gonna pull a Rowan and a Foster on this one. Okay.
And just keel over and give up.
Yeah.
I'm just curious
Love you,
how
Ronan
much
Foster.
Aristocat is enough Aristocat.
Zero Aristocat.
There will be zero Aristocat
Aristocats.
songs on this list.
if
Yeah, I know.
if
Unless
that,
it's the super racist Siamese one, because that one has to be here.
That's Lady and the Tramp.
that's Lady and the
That's
Tramp.
Lady and the Tramp,
Yeah.
and I did cut it, just to be clear, because of these somewhat racist undertones.
Somewhat.
You're right. I was
My
thinking
God.
of I was
What a
thinking
choice of
of the
words.
cat from Aristocats when they're singing the "Everybody Wants to Be a Cat." That
Oh, yeah.
that racist Chinese part.
That was a really bad cat. But I was thinking
part.
more like Scales and Arpeggios. That's a great song.
That's a song.
That's it's okay. It's a choice. So, all right. My first nominee, actually, I put a lot more pressure on myself than I thought. So I'm just gonna go with one that I really enjoy a lot. I have a feeling it's going to be on other people's lists as well. Because when I think of Disney, I think of this song. I think When You Wish Upon a Star. So
Number 14.
Number 14. That seems
20.
I don't have mine ranked, but that is my closing
God, Nick,
song.
way to fail. Oh
Well,
my!
it's my
Didn't understand
it's
the assignment.
It's
Oh,
my
'cause he was
closing song of my mixed CD.
building a feeling there, so
Yeah,
you
that's
ended
how
with-
you end. It's how Disney closes its park every night. It's how I ended my.
It's how they open most
but
of
I
their
really-
it's how
movies
you
as
open
well.
every
Yeah.
movie. So I mean,
Mhm.
Well, I treated it as a good night kiss. So
it's my number 14.
It's interesting because I know Patrice's thinking when it comes to ending mixed CDs. I know Heath's thinking when it comes to ending mixed CDs. And kind of your thinking about it, I kind of think it's a little bit more in line with what Heath thinks a mixed CD should end with. So fair enough. All right, Patrice, I'm going to let you go next. So I have When You Wish Upon a Star from Pinocchio. I've got all four of us have it on our list. So Patrice,
It's
go
like I
ahead.
don't know where to start, because I just start near the bottom of my list, and I know like
I would
no one's gonna
imagine
have it.
maybe
start
start
for
at the
ones that
very
you
beginning.
want the most.
That's a very good place to
Oh
start.
wow,
That's not Disney either. So
I'm actually gonna start in my top 10.
yeah, I was gonna say
with-
start from the things you want the most for sure, because this list will fill up quick with options.
So I've got Oodalali from Robin Hood.
me
I
too.
love that song.
That's
that
the
is-
second song on my playlist.
That
because
is
it's a
not
great
the song
kicker
that I
offer
thought you were
song.
going to lead off with. Are you serious?
I know what you thought I was gonna start with, but it's too
This
early to
is a
whip out the
top
Mulan.
10 Disney song.
It's only
I
58 seconds. It's a good.
love-
Girl,
yeah,
this isn't
like,
even on my 56. This is not
I
on the
know.
list.
Wow.
Was Robin Hood and Little John on your list?
Robin Hood.
Not a
Lay
song
Long.
from this
Walking
movie
through
is on my
How
list.
often do you get to hear a song sung by discount Matthew McConaughey to open up the best version of Robin Hood ever made?
Come on,
One, this is
seriously.
far from the best version of Robin Hood ever. Two,
Well,
What?
that's a conversation for another time.
no, that's just objective fact. The Adventures of Robin Hood with Earl Flynn is the best Robin Hood, and if you say otherwise, you're just
Okay.
crazy.
That is
That is like
I
the
don't.
best
I don't watch
picture nominated
old
film.
black and
Yeah.
white movies.
It's color.
It's color.
It's-
It's very green.
so that's one.
Oops.
Two, this movie's fun, but none of the songs are actually any good. So no,
How
none of them
dare
are. on my
you?
list.
Except for
You're
Oodalali.
crazy.
Oodalali is
No.
great.
It's fantastic.
You guys are adorable. Keep going. I'll be quiet.
You know what? With that attitude, Nick, I'm going to let you go next. So
Aw. Well, I would be remiss due to the fact that my daughter is going to be Lumiere in this year's school play. And if I didn't nominate Be Our Guest, which is
Number
the
5.
the kickoff of my mix CD. That is my number one track. I feel that you welcome everybody to what is about to happen, and it's like the perfect opening welcome song. So Be Our Guest.
Mike, where's this in your ranking?
I didn't rank mine. I just added it to my list. So
Patrice, and I were the only ones who understood the assignment.
this is
I did my
That
homework.
wasn't part of the assignment, Heath. You're making up rules that nobody else
If you
had.
history
literally
of our
said to rank them.
conversation- Yeah.
So Patrice
Actually said
where,
that.
Where did you have it? Did you have it on your list?
It's number 2.
Oh, number 2.
And number 5 for me.
Okay. Heath, I guess you can go next. So Heath, nominate a song, and why is it going to be The Circle of Life?
It is The Circle of Life from The Lion King. It is the greatest song Disney's ever made, and it's not close. It is instrumentally one of the most complex and original things they've ever done. It stands as an anthem, even outside of the scope of the film. And it is undisputably the greatest intro and opening of any Disney song ever. When this came out in 1994, it literally like leveled audiences. People were caught off guard with how intense and impactful the song was immediately to open the movie, and it set the tone for what is maybe the greatest animated film of all time, if not like the greatest. It's top 5, like definitively. Like this is undisputably a masterpiece of musicality, and it needs to be on this list. And I don't care that a
We're
character
making rules again. And
I was about to
don't
say,
care that a
nobody
character
sings
sings
it.
It's
So
a masterpiece.
I disagree with none of that, but it's not on my list because no one sang it.
yeah,
That does not matter.
I'm right there. Copy paste to what Patrice just said. It
So
is
cool. You admit it's the greatest Disney
It is
song
one
and a
of the-
masterpiece.
It's
Hands
one of the
down,
best songs
no.
that they've ever made. It is a masterpiece.
Then it needs to be on this
It's
list.
definitely not eligible for the list.
It
because
is
no
because
one
Mike
in
said
the
we can
movie
have
sings it.
songs that are not sung by characters. It
Yeah,
is
only
if
because
we're
Mike's
making-
afraid to tell you no.
If you went to anyone, made an article online, checked Spotify, just like pulled a random person on the street, named some of the biggest Disney songs ever, you're gonna get
Yes, but if you say to them,
circle
name
of life.
the
Like, and to
biggest
say
Disney
otherwise is
songs
crazy.
that
Like,
are
it should be on this
sung
list.
in the film ever, but
Sung
they
in the film.
wouldn't
There are
because
people
it's not
singing.
eligible.
Who's
Can
I'm
you
sorry.
name any of those
Who's-
birds that were singing?
It doesn't
Who's-
matter if I can name them. They're there. They're singing. I don't know what to tell you.
Elton John doesn't count.
He didn't sing it in the movie. He sung it in the credits.
In
I'm
the
not talking
credits.
about the credit song. I'm talking about the one that
Yeah.
opens the damn movie.
No, which is amazing. I do
Which
not
is a-
disagree.
a
And I
massive-
did literally
all
cut
right.
it
We'll
because no one
stop
sang it.
busting on Heath, even though he's wrong in this instance.
Even though I'm right, and Mike
we'll
said this
all
could be
get
included.
one freebie, I guess.
Yeah. So cool. That's gonna make it next.
already calling a shot with this? All right, cool.
I will leave this call if this song does not make this playlist. Try
Well,
me.
That'll
challenge
make the
accepted.
rest of the episode go by much quicker.
I mean,
No, it won't. Have you ever?
Yeah, you guys were in this for
what
like
world
3
are you
hours
living in,
minimum.
Nick?
Everyone just buckle up.
Yeah.
We're breaking all of Mike's mix CD records with this episode.
how
I don't-
accurate.
I don't know, you guys.
I do. I can see the future.
All right, fair enough. All right, next one that I will nominate. I am going to go with, I'm going to go with a song from Moana because there's been a lot of Moana news lately. The live action, whatever it is that they're doing, is coming out soon enough because money. Disney needs money because a lot of their other live action movies suck and they're not going to make any money. So I'm going to nominate How Far I'll Go because there's a lot of songs from Moana that could be nominated. I know I'm getting a look from some
This
people.
is the one that has to be here. Yep.
Yeah,
Th-
this
this-
one's on
thi-
my list.
This
Okay.
is my 18.
22.
Not on my list, but it was in my honor.
Okay.
I went with a different Moana song.
Of course you did.
I tried to keep one song per movie. There's only a couple that are
Yeah.
repeats.
I want to pause right here just because you said that. I'm curious, did you guys go into this with any limitations or things you were trying to? So, like Nick just said, I want to do one per movie. Did you guys have any other things you were trying to do?
No.
Okay.
I
because
initially tried to
there's-
do that and it didn't work.
because
The only
there-
rules,
there are some movies out there that would be definitely worthy of having two songs.
Yes.
And for time constraints, there's probably going to be a couple, like a handful of them. I'm
Yeah.
not going to say that it's like a fast and loose rule, but I don't know. I just went with best Disney songs and I just kind of started putting my list together. There's a couple on here that are multiples from certain movies.
The only thing I tried to do, and again, I did the same thing, like really just what are my favorite? What do I consider the best? But I tried to make sure that at least in my top 20, there was a little bit of everything. What I mean by that is one I want or I wish song, which is like the classic end of the first act, our hero sings journey song. One villain song, at least, because those are the best. One like the emotional catharsis song in the third act. And then I wanted one from every era of Disney outside of the wartime era, because those movies are borderline not even movies and don't have good songs. So, but like otherwise, that was like the only thing I put on myself. I was just curious if anyone else had done something like that.
Yeah, I tried to keep one per movie. I have 4 movies that have duplicates, and the answers may surprise you.
They're not all from the
actually,
Renaissance. I don't think they will surprise us.
No,
no,
they're
well,
not. Trust me, they
Actually,
won't
no,
be.
it's Nick. Just
Knowing-
kidding.
they're
knowing
not
what I
all
know-
from the Renaissance.
Knowing
but
what I know about Nick,
funny enough, Aladdin being one of my favorites, I only picked one Aladdin song. I really was close to putting all of Aladdin on there, but I was like, no, just limit yourself.
That may have been the hardest part of this, was not putting all of Aladdin for me, because I want all of Aladdin on there.
Well, I interrupted you, Nick. I'm sorry. So please keep going.
It's my turn?
No,
Yeah,
it's
No.
it's Patrice's turn. So Patrice,
go ahead,
go ahead.
Patrice.
Oh wait, but what did Nick just add? I thought he
didn't add
just.
anything. No. I
You were saying that
I
you
was
only
saying
did in
that
response to Mike doing
yeah.
the Moana.
I would have
song. Okay,
chosen
right.
that one from Moana, but I picked a different one. Yeah.
My bad.
Okay, Patrice, go ahead.
So talking about Aladdin, I have A Whole New World.
There you go.
That
That's
was
one of
number
my
22.
It's my number 3. It's actually one of my favorite Disney songs ever. I think part of the reason I love this song so much is I think of all the songs in the movie, this is the one that when I was like a kid and it came out, like, and I saw it in the theater, this is the song I remember singing on the way home. Like, very clear memory with my brothers singing this one. Even though all the other ones are so fun, I think it's the one that, because you didn't have to know as many lyrics, was the one that stuck a little more, because the other ones are very lyric heavy for the most part. Like Friend Like Me, Prince Ali, all those other ones like have a lot going on, which is really fun. But because obviously, and they're amazing. But A Whole New World is just, it's beautiful. I love it.
A Whole New World is one of those where like I put it at 22, but I also recognize it could probably be higher. It's just that, and this is where like personal effect, like I worked at a summer camp for 5 years. They played this every day at lunch for 5 years. So like, I just don't need it as much in my life like I used to. Or like being a father of 2 girls. Let It Go ranks very low for me, even though I recognize that's an important song in Disney canon. It's
We all agree that that's not on this list.
Yeah, like it almost didn't make my top 56. So like there are some things where it's like, yeah, I know that the Disney quote unquote canon is probably this song should be higher, but I have it at 22, which is still, I think, a good spot.
Nick, did you have it on your list or?
No, I didn't. I chose a different one. I have a cringe memory of this song because I chose it to sing for an audition for a school play in college, and I bombed it so fucking hard that it just, no.
Cool.
I love the song in the movie, but it makes me cringe every time I hear it.
All right.
Mike, did you have this?
I did.
Okay.
And if I did rank it, this would be ranked pretty high, but also would not be the highest ranked Aladdin song, though. So, okay. Nick?
I did not rank these, as I said, but if I did, this would be probably in my top 10. It's one of my favorite Disney songs. It is Jack's Lament from Nightmare Before Christmas.
That doesn't count.
It absolutely counts.
It is not a
What
Walt
are you
Disney
talking
Animation
about?
Studios movie.
It totally is a
It
Walt
does
Disney
not
Animation
count.
Studios
Mike,
movie.
tell him he's wrong.
They repealed the New Line Cinemas. Was it New Line? No, the Touchstone.
Walt Disney
They repealed the
Studios
Touchstone,
didn't
and it
make
is
the
now
movie, Nick.
branded. No, it
Film.
was. It was.
No.
They put it under
No,
the
it
Touchstone label
wasn't.
because they were afraid that it wouldn't. Nightmare Before Christmas is counting, or I am ending the call now because there's already too many songs you're all going to fight me on.
You cannot end the call because I am in control of the call.
That's fair.
So, Patrice, do you have this on your list?
No, because it's stop motion. It's not even animation. And if you don't understand the extreme differences,
Guillermo
between
del
those two
Toro would
processes,
definitely have a few words.
we're loading. Like, I made
Stop
so many
motion.
stop
It is
motion
not a Walt
movies.
Disney Animation Studios movie.
Like,
It is absolutely.
It is not one of the
can't-
63 Walt Disney Animation Studios movies. It's not. I don't know what to tell you. Disney distributed it. It doesn't.
it's an amazing movie. It is not animated, and it is not from the studio.
Do you want to put it on the next episode when we do the non?
Yeah,
like
I'm
the
not doing
Pixars
another
and
one
the
of these with
DComs?
you. Not after this.
Well, if you want Goofy movie and Nightmare Before Christmas, you better do
Right.
the next episode. But then, because they're not on this one.
Heath, what is your next one?
My number 2 is "I'll Make a Man Out of You" from Mulan, because this song fucking rips. There's like three things I took into account in terms of like tone, like just the memorable songs, something like Circle of Life, or as Patrice said, A Whole New World, or also like the emotional Crux song. But I also wanted this, like the song that you just want to sing along to. Like the singability rate is off the charts, and there is nothing that gets me more jacked than I'll Make a Man Out of You. Like when this song starts, I'm like, yes, let's fucking go. And I want to sing. I want to go look up the metal versions on YouTube. I'm pumped.
Because they're amazing.
Because they're so good. Never look them up. Go to YouTube, look up metal remixes of I'll Make a Man Out of You. They slap. They're so good. Anyway.
They've been on another mix CD that we've done.
Yep.
So
it's
I know
such a great song.
I have a feeling Patrice has this on her list.
Of course.
I'm going to admit, I think this song is aged so incredibly poorly, and I did not add it to my list.
Oh
wow.
What a
no, I'm
statement.
sorry. Some things transcend time. This has to be on the list.
That's all the baseball in
my number
in the 40s and such. Okay, cool. Thanks. Okay. Oh, it's your number 8. Okay, you decided to rank
now
this
he's got
one.
a number.
No, on my
Patrice, what rank this?
It's actually number 5.
Okay. Yeah, this is making.
I freaking love this song.
Sorry, Mikey.
I was actually going to be my next nomination.
It's my number 2. It's her number 5. It's Nick's number 8. Like, come on.
It's his number 8 on his track list. It's not his number 8.
No. I didn't hear that.
It would be It would be up there. It would be up there. It was one of the first songs when I started making the list. Be Our Guest and I'll Make a Man Out of You were the first 2 songs I put down. Like there was no way those 2 songs weren't getting on this list.
Here's the problem. I know what song Mike wants on the list from Mulan, and it's not this one.
It's not this one.
I have a question, like genuinely. So what do you think about it has aged poorly?
The I'll Make a Man Out of You part.
The Donny Osmond of it all?
No, but
well,
the whole intrinsic part of that lyric and the connotation of the song is that they misunderstand what they're even saying. It's a song that is rebellious in and of itself against toxic masculinity because these people are being toxically masculine. They don't understand.
And it's a woman who's doing it all.
That it's a woman who's doing it. So literally by the act of Mulan doing all these things, it's defeating their entire message. I think it's actually one of the most progressive songs Disney's ever made. So that's why I'm genuinely asking, like, what do you find offensive about it? Because I think it's brilliant. Like, even setting aside that I like to sing along to it.
I think the whole thing about
Mike's very pro Hun. He doesn't like that they want to defeat
no,
them.
it's just
like
I know you're not looking to give me shit. Well, maybe a little bit, but
no, I'm not.
At the end of the day,
if it offends you, I will take pause to putting it on the list.
Offend is a strong way. I just don't think it's aged because when you gender something like this specifically, it's just we're in this day and age right now where gendering something is just we don't even have at Target, we don't even have like a male and female toy section anymore. So just the whole connotation of that, just to me, it's just something that I just don't think has just aged very well. Okay. So
do you see my interpretation that
I do? I see everybody else's interpretation, even though I know for sure that this song is going to make the final list, and my Mulan song is definitely not going to make the list.
I have another Mulan song.
Maybe it might 25 now.
Because now I'm thinking you picked one that's more off the beaten path. I think yours might. You might have a friend in me.
We'll see about that.
Which also doesn't count for the list, Heath.
What I know that it's not Disney Animation Studios.
So you know how Pixar works.
You're yelling about me, and you're the one that broke the rule. So I don't know why you're yelling at me.
Heath, give me your next one.
Oh, I get to go again?
Oh wait,
did we skip you?
We just did a whole thing. Unless we're gonna snake draft this and it comes back to me, and then we'll go to Nick.
No, we can't. We
okay. Snake not allowed, apparently.
All right.
Nick has no idea what a snake draft is.
I know what a snake draft is.
Okay.
So,
Nick, I was trying to give you a pick quicker. God,
it's like an Ouroboros thing, right?
No.
So we mentioned Frozen, which I thought I was going to be one that I was going to nominate, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to nominate Part
Good
of Your
man.
World from The Little Mermaid. And
Part of Your World?
yeah,
My number 4. Yes.
I think
One.
Okay, Part of Your World, if you take aside the fact that I feel like Ariel's whole motivation gets negated whenever she says, "I'm 16 years old, I'm not a child." It's like, yes, you fucking are. Absolutely, you are. But there's so much fucking pain in her voice when she's singing this song. And if you're talking about like one of the best and most powerful songs that Disney has put together that's actually sung by somebody in the film, Nick or Heath in this film.
That's my point.
Why are you getting mad at me? You said they're allowed.
Anyways, all of this to say
This
that
is so inconsistent.
in
Nick's the
terms-
one who broke the rule. I didn't.
in
He
terms
broke the rule too.
No, he said they're allowed. That
in-
they're not breaking the rule.
okay, both of you shut up for
Uh-oh.
a second. Let me talk. So that's maybe strike 7 or 8 for both of you. But anyways, all of this to say, what? Anyways, Part of Your World is just one of those great songs. And also, this is a song that I quote all the time. Anytime that I see my kids looking outside when it's raining, or anytime that somebody is looking like
I want to
outside,
be where the people are.
yeah,
Yeah.
I always
Oh.
am like, someday I'll be
I
part of this world.
thought you were, look at this stuff, isn't it neat?
I mean, I quote stuff like that all the time. So yeah, part of Your World, just and
Yeah,
yeah.
This song rules. It's my number 4. It's the best I Want song Disney has ever made. Like it's incredible.
Jody
Patrice, it
Benson
was your
sings
number
the hell
one.
out of
Speak
this
on it.
song. Yeah, I think everything that Howard Ashman and Alan Menken did together was freaking pure gold. It's really a shame that, Howard died as young as he did, and that all the songs that they wrote for some of these movies didn't even make it into the movies. I don't know if you've ever gone down that rabbit hole before, but there's a lot of unused songs from like Aladdin, and I think there was some from Beauty and the Beast that didn't make the movies because the storylines had changed, and they're just as beautiful as the ones that made it. But I just the lyrics, the emotion that this song evokes, it's just, you feel, even though I feel like she's way too young to be having such feelings, honestly, like it makes me, this is the only part of the movie that made me forget she's supposed to be 16, honestly.
Fish
But it's
mature at
such-
different ages.
Exactly. I mean, I've never seen a fish live to like 25. So, I mean,
I still love that
16, she's an old maid.
The Little Mermaid still stands as the quintessential example because they explicitly state her age is 16. That when you're a kid, you're like, yeah, let her live her life. And then you become an adult, let alone a parent. You're like, the fuck is she on about? Listen to your parents. You don't know anything.
Yeah.
Back in your room.
You can't even drive yet.
Nick,
Yeah.
Go back in a fish taxi.
Did
You can't
you
even
have this on
swim
your list?
unaccompanied right now.
I did not. I chose a different Little Mermaid song because there's one that it's one of my favorites, so I can't.
Got it. Okay. Patrice, your next one.
We literally just.
Um,
Oh no, you did it.
no,
I
I'm
did
after
it.
Mike.
I
Patrice is
did.
number 1. That's right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
let me put one that I'm sure is on no one's list.
Oh,
But
here comes the Aristocats.
No, I honestly did not put Aristocats on here.
Oh, thank
even
God.
though it
I
hurt
don't
me
have to deal with
internally
Scatman
not to.
Crothers.
You don't, but I love him. And I just watched him last night. He's so
Yeah,
great.
he's great. Just the Aristocats, isn't it? Keep going.
I've got a Peggy Lee song. He's a Tramp from Lady and the
Nice.
Tramp. I think this, I don't know what it is about this song that like kind of gets stuck in your head. And I don't feel like it was like too dark or too happy. It was kind of the right tone for being in a pound where dogs are going to die for a kids movie. Because it could have been a much darker song that you heard during that part of the movie. Because, I mean, they're all on death row. But instead, they're just talking about Tramp and stuff. So I don't know. Like, I've always kind of, like, this is always one of those kind of go-to Disney songs that I think about. Like I said, I don't really have a whole lot of other reasons why, other than, like, Peggy Lee's great. And it just was, like I said, it's kind of different for a Disney song. It's not necessarily upbeat. It's not a villain song, but it is kind of talking about a main character in more of a kind of negative way, which you don't really see too much, I feel.
It's unique.
So,
Yeah, I agree with
Yeah,
that.
it's definitely very different from most.
This is low on my list, but it still made it. This is my 47.
Okay.
But even at 47, I still love this song. So
Nick, is this on your?
No, it's not on my
Yeah,
list.
yeah. I didn't put any Lady of the Trap songs on my list.
this was the only one that made mine. And
Yeah, this is the only
it was
one
at
that made mine.
47. So
Okay, Nick, your next one.
My next one is gonna blow the socks off of everybody because it's Into the Unknown from Frozen 2.
Ooh.
I'm just going down my playlist, and I think this is a really fun song. If I had the ability to, I would choose the Panic at the Disco. No.
Yeah, it's Panic at
Yes,
the
Panic at the
Disco.
Disco. The Panic at the Disco version, because I really love that version better. But the one that they
'Cause it is
sing
better.
yeah, because it is. But the one that Elsa sings is still good, and I enjoy it, and I think it's the song that saved Frozen 2 from obscurity, because it's
I would
just fun.
argue it's still obscure.
Yeah.
This actually is my number 28. It didn't make my 80 minutes, but I love this song. I sing this in the car way too much. My kids are probably tired of it.
This is my 45 in the same area as He's a Tramp.
Not on my list. I had a different song from Frozen 2, and I almost put it in begrudgingly, but we'll see. So
I will say one thing about this song. I don't know if you guys ever do this. I love when they performed this at the Oscars and they had all the different actresses from all the different countries come up and sing it in their native language.
Mhm.
I go back on YouTube and I watch that all the time. I think that is so cool. And that's
Yeah.
actually, when I think of the song, that's the version I hear in my head. So
That's
nice.
fun.
Heath, your next one.
all right, so Nick's gonna yell, even though this is again allowed because Mike said we could have a couple of these. So this is another one where a character doesn't sing it, but it is in the film proper. You'll Be in My Heart.
I
Tarzan.
knew he was going to
about-
say that.
Close
Glenn Close
sings it.
sings it.
He wants the Phil Collins version.
No, I don't.
Clearly. No.
Well, they are the same. You realize that. Like, you go watch the movie, it's Phil Collins and Glenn Close at transitions mid-song. But anyway, regardless.
But it would
So
count because Glenn Close starts it off. So
she
would
says
count
like
it.
Didn't
2
think
lines.
about that.
Yes. So, but the vast majority of the song is not sung by a character. So I didn't
Well,
know.
I
First
have
of
the
all-
soundtrack, and if you get the soundtrack, there are like 4 different versions of the song in the soundtrack, and it's like Glenn Close sings one, Phil Collins sings one, they sing it together. Like, it counts. I think it
But yeah,
counts.
so this one's mine. If Part of Your World is my favorite I Want song, and I'll Make a Man Out of You is my favorite sing-along song, and Circle of Life is my favorite song overall, this is my favorite emotional song. In no way, shape, or form does this not bring me to tears. Like, it is beautiful in every way, shape, and form. Specifically in the story, it's about a mother's love, but really just as a parent, the love of a parent for their child, it's just it's incredible. So this is my number 4. It had to rank high, or my number 3. I'm sorry. Part of Your World is my number 4. This had to rank highly for me. So yeah.
Heath, first of all, she sings 4 lines, not 2. So
My bad.
Respect for that. Yeah, I agree with everything that you say. Nick, is this on your list?
It is
I
not.
love it when we agree with everything Heath says. It makes things so easy.
Yeah.
I didn't include it in my list because I wasn't thinking about the fact that she's saying
She starts the song. Yeah.
Yeah, but it would definitely
got
be
us
in
on
my
a
top 10.
technicality.
If I know, if I had thought about it being legitimately eligible, I would have put it in the top 10.
It is
easily. That
eligible.
song-
He said we could
So,
have a few
No,
songs.
I
He said
don't
this so many
disagree.
times, you guys.
No, I have no arguments with this song. I
Okay.
mean, seriously, this song is gold. I love it. It gets you in the feels,
Oh,
It
so much
does.
in the fields.
like real hard. Like this
Yes.
is what I'm not gonna lie. I had to stop watching Tarzan when I was pregnant with my first kid because
I
for
can
some
imagine.
reason I was like, hormones make you do crazy things, and I kept watching Dumbo and Tarzan and
Why
crying
would
my
you do
eyes
that
out.
to yourself?
Because you
Right.
get pregnancy brain and you can't stop yourself. So
Oh,
like
I
Baby
would just
Mine
love
made
to
me
listen
like
to Baby Mine over and over.
yeah, it made me cry my freaking eyes out like constantly, and I'm not a crier. I don't know if you get that from me, but yeah, it hurt my eyes. Like I like seriously, those 2 songs, oh my gosh, yeah, you can't listen to those pregnant or when you have a newborn. It's too much. But it's amazing though.
You know what? Speaking of Baby Mine, I will throw that out there from Dumbo.
Nice.
Baby Mine.
That was my 44.
Who's singing it? Are we supposed to think that the mom is
Didn't
singing it
Dumbo's
even
mom
though
sing it?
Dumbo's mom sings it.
She didn't like really
she?
that. She
Wait,
never
does
had
she?
a voice. She never talks.
She does.
Ever.
She does talk.
No,
What are you
she
talking
talks.
about?
Does
Yeah.
she talk?
But I
Yeah.
don't think.
I thought she didn't talk.
I'm not sure.
I think it's a very Glenn Close situation. I think she starts singing it, and then I think it
don't-
fades away.
Oh, then I'm
I'm
fine
not
with it.
sure. I'm not sure she sings it.
I had it.
Oh, well, then it doesn't count.
I thought
I mean,
it's not
it
on my.
counts. We
it
can
was
have
on
a few of
my-
them. I don't know how many times we need to repeat
Yeah.
this.
It was on
I'm
my
just gonna
like.
keep repeating it just to remind you that when I say my next one, you shut the hell up and let me have it.
If it's not
If
part
we're
of the
gonna be
6 all
one
Disney
yours.
films, it doesn't
It's-
count, Nick.
If it's at least a studio
That
film, we
that
can
was
get.
definitive.
Yeah.
No, it was not.
I
Like
have.
You're the one trying to stretch the rules here, Nick, not me.
I think I know what Nick's next song is. So, and if it's the one that I think that it is, it's going to count. So, well,
Oh, if it was, but
oh,
we'll see.
we'll see. But yeah, just the emotion of it with that.
It's so good.
It's good. It's like it was a hard call between this and Pink Elephants on Parade from Dumbo.
That was on mine.
That's a film
34.
that doesn't hold up well, and
No.
No,
in
no,
any
absolutely
stretch.
not.
And
Absolutely
Baby
not.
Mine is one of the few moments that still holds up really well.
So
No, it's so sweet.
this is on my or Heath. Was this on yours?
This was my number 44.
Patrice? No.
I took it off when I thought that it didn't count, but it was on my when I made my initial like just gut adding songs to the list when we first talked about this. It was one of the first songs I put on,
Okay.
so it probably would have ranked pretty much in the middle. I'm thinking by the time it all shook out, if I'd left it on.
Nick.
No, it wasn't.
Okay. Patrice, your next one.
I am gonna go with where did you? I didn't say Colors of the Wind, did I?
No.
No.
You just
Pocahontas?
did like 2
Okay.
seconds ago.
Sweet. Yeah, I think this song I couldn't hear it enough when this movie came out, but I think it's gorgeous. I love it. Like I really don't have a whole lot to say about it other than I just think Pocahontas did have some. I mean, it's a problematic film in some ways, obviously, but I
Some.
think that this song is used a lot in the light shows and water shows and stuff at the parks, and for good reason. It's a beautiful song, and it really does lend itself well to all those different mediums. So I think it really is a quintessential Disney song, especially around the parks with all the interactive stuff that happens. And like, I can't imagine some of the things they do without that song being part of it. So I think
Agreed.
that's kind of why it deserves a spot in this conversation.
This is my one Pocahontas song that made my list. It barely makes the cut. Like if we're doing about 25 songs, it's my number 24. I think the song is beautiful. It's singable and it's emotional. And those are two elements I highly appreciate.
Wait, nobody's gonna have the song "Savages" on this list. No.
No, I don't want to talk about people that are barely even human. Let's leave that to Trump and move on with our lives.
I
Yeah.
thought that's what the song was about. Sorry.
Nick, is this on your list?
It is not. You can own the earth until, but all you'll own is earth. No, you can, and still, but all you'll own is earth until. So I didn't put it on.
Got it. Okay. Nick, your next one.
My next one is Stand Out from a Goofy movie. Because it's one of the only movies that I have on this list twice. Because of all the songs Disney's ever made, it's the movie that has the most bangers. So despite what Heath may claim about
It's
the
not.
Lion
It's
King,
stop
It's-
going full
it's
MAGA
just-
on me, Nick. It's objective fact. This is
not
not
objective fact.
eligible.
The Lion King can kick rocks because the same year a Goofy movie crushed it.
Yeah. So Lion King
Crushed it.
is
How?
one of the greatest animated films
Yeah.
ever made.
Bangers.
Goofy
Oh.
movie is great, but is not eligible. It is not a film made by the Walt Disney Animation Studios.
I'm
and I
sorry,
feel
Walt Disney
like
made
I'm
it, so
losing. I
therefore-
feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
You can
'cause I
feel
keep
that way all
repeating
you want.
the
Just
same
listen, just
rules.
because you kept saying rules in the group chat doesn't mean
I
that
didn't.
mine
Mike
get
did.
ignored.
It's his show, and he's just being really nice and generous and passive and letting me fight the fight for him. But these were his rules.
No, we talked
Also,
about
it's not
this
even
off.
the best song in that
We
movie.
talked about
Eye to
this
Eye is the best
offline, me and
song.
Mike. Mike
Yeah,
said to
I was
just.
about to say.
Mike is paying me money
I
every
would have my
time.
vote before that.
Eye to Eye would be at least that's like a great song that's worth considering, but that's not eligible either.
It is on my list as well, and we will talk about it
Obviously.
later.
Will we?
Oh,
I just
they're not. They're not
When
eligible.
we'll get to
They're
it.
How
on
many-
the next episode.
How many strikes does he get for this? Seriously.
I'm sorry.
None,
You can't
because we
make-
talked about it beforehand.
You can't make a Disney
I knew
list
this
and
was
not
coming,
include
so-
We all
songs.
knew this was
You
coming.
can't make a Disney movie
Yes,
list
you
without these
can.
two songs because it's a Disney movie. It's an animated movie. It was in the theaters and it's Disney.
It is not made by the Walt Disney Animation Studios. I don't know what to tell you.
Well,
It's not one of their 63
we'll
films.
put a poll on this episode.
It's not
and
a matter of
we'll
opinion.
decide.
No. Because if we
Should
were gonna
these
if we were-
songs be included?
Heath, you're next.
So my number 4 and 5 were already done. So I'm on to my number 6. This is my Silver Age pick. I Want to Be Like You from the Jungle Book. This song is great. This is so catchy. One of the best sing-along songs. It's got a fun jazz melody, which is very rare for Disney in general. So tonally, it's very different than a lot of the options we're going to have. And this is also one of the better songs, at least for me personally, where as I'm hearing it, it evokes the images in my head. So I can see King Louie dancing around, and I can see Baloo the bear trying to imitate being a monkey with his little hula skirt, and it's adorable. I love this song. It's catchy as hell. It's incredibly great to sing along to and try to do like the scat section. It's so fun. I love this song.
Why is this scat okay and not the scat from
Because the rest of the song around it
because
is good.
Louis Prima is amazing.
Yes.
no. This is also on my list.
It's on my list as well. Track number 19. I really wanted the Christopher Walken version, but
Oh my God.
Patrice, is this on your list?
Yes,
Look,
it's
I
number
agree
13.
with
I
you.
love this song so
Yeah.
much.
It's so good.
nice. Is this the second song that we've all had all four?
Yeah.
I thought we had one earlier.
When
Yeah, didn't
the second one is the first one was Wish Upon a Star. I'll be our
Oh,
guest.
Third,
Yeah,
be our guest. So
yeah,
it's the
yeah.
third.
Guest.
The third, all four. Three of us. Okay, cool.
All right. So my next one, which one do I want to throw in there? Since we just watched it tonight, I am going to go with my Hercules song. Not exactly sure which one anybody is going to think is worthy for Hercules.
I mean,
or-
there's one definitive one. Please pick the right one. You're scaring me.
I've got two Hercules on my mine.
Patrice is
two only-
losing her mind.
I'm like, because
We'll have the whole
I have-
Hercules soundtrack if Mike chooses correctly.
I have two. Only one is in my top 25 because I feel like only one needs to be in the top 25.
Yeah,
But
I feel like there's one song here. So Mike, rip the band-aid. Which one is it?
Now you've gotten me nervous because now I'm
I
wondering.
feel like Heath should just tell us.
No.
I mean, that's
I
fine.
think-
We
I
can
know
go that
you've
route.
approached
No,
this
no,
list
no,
completely
no.
different from the rest of us.
No. The one that I picked is I Won't Say I'm in Love.
That's good. I like that because I got you on two others. So
No. All right.
So that wasn't on my list.
This is not
Heath
on my
just-
list at all.
Heath is just like, no, it has to be the very best of all time objectively. And we're all like, vibes, man.
Yes, I agree, Nick. Vibes.
See, Hercules does hold a very special place in my heart, and there's a bunch of actually like really good songs
Yeah.
in here.
I
So
agree.
because I was a distance runner in high school, so Go the Distance has a special place in my heart. But then also there was
He's gonna be
something.
mad at me.
Well, Zero to Hero is also a really great song. Whether or not this is going like any of the Hercules songs are going to end up on this list, I don't know. But I picked I Won't Say I'm in Love because, Meg doesn't get like, we don't get a whole lot of songs where it's like, no, I'm going to resist this as much as possible. And then all of a sudden she's like, fine. Yeah, I am. So
It took 5 Greek goddesses singing to her to change her mind.
yep, more or less. I'm assuming I'm the only one who has this on this list because Heath is judging me and Patrice is laughing at me.
It's a fun song. I just
It is, and I
Mike-
actually like your reasoning.
yeah, I do too.
When it comes down to voting, I will stand with you, but it's not on my list.
no,
Oh,
this
thanks,
is definitely
thanks.
not on my list. I would put
That's not going to buy you a goofy vote, Nick.
yeah.
Patrice.
No, it's not.
Go ahead.
Let's go with Once Upon a Dream from Sleeping Beauty. I'm like, what's the movie? Yeah.
Patrice
Once
has a
Upon a
Silver
Dream.
Age pick. Yeah.
That was
I
my
do.
first honorable
It's-
mention. It just got bumped off because I ran out of space.
I love this movie. It's one of my favorite of all times. And I just think her dancing in the forest with the animals, like, dreaming about her prince and everything. And then he pops up is just I love it. I love everything about this
Like
one.
a creep.
Like a creeper watching the 16-year-old girl once again alone in the
his
woods.
defense, a bunch of animals stole his shit, and he was looking for it.
I mean, yeah, we could blame the owl mostly and some rabbits for hopping off with the coat and boots, but they had good intentions. They wanted to sing with Aurora.
I have this one on my list as well.
This is later on my list. This is my number 50, but I still like this a lot. So
yeah.
Okay, Nick, what is your next one?
Mine is also from Hercules, and it is One Last Hope, the goat song, Phil's song, because I love this song. It's fantastic. And if you've been following along on my list, there's a bit of a trend, because I started out as a welcome to the show kind of dealy, and now we're getting into like, we go into the unknown, and then once we're there, we're gonna stand out among the crowd, and that's good because you're my one last hope. I need you to stand out. So we're moving along in the journey, and this is a fun song, Heath. And
Nick, I love you so much.
Danny
You never
DeVito
change, buddy.
at the height of
Never
his powers.
change.
And it's one of the catchiest tunes ever. And honestly, I could put every single Hercules song in this one as well. Between Hercules and Aladdin, that's like my two favorite growing up. I love this one. So, and I assumed someone else would pick the other ones, so I had to get this one in because
that was I know that was for me something that I kind of struggled with as well. Is like, I want to add this to my list, but I'm 90% sure somebody else is going to.
Yeah, why would I need to? Gotta get the good ones in, so that way Heath's objective list can cover all the ones that I'm not
I will
gonna
shoulder
pick.
the burden of the correct objective list, apparently.
So, Heath, your next one.
All right. One of the other archetypes I mentioned earlier is we need some villain songs. So my number 7, Poor Unfortunate Souls from The Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Again, this fits the villain archetype while simultaneously also giving us a great sing-along song. Also, this is one of the few songs that does a great job of advancing the narrative plot. In fact, it's literally the crux of this story, while also giving us an emotional tie to the events of the crux and why it's happening and why it matters to our characters. So I think like lyrically, it's doing a ton of work for the film itself while still being just incredibly catchy. And that voice, I forget what the actress's name.
Carol.
It's gonna
Pat Carroll.
Pat Carroll.
Yeah, she's incredible in this. Her vocal performance is just insane. She's sultry and exotic while still being intimidating and threatening. It's just the perfect tonal mix for what you want a villain song to be, and it just slaps so hard. So yeah, Poor Unfortunate Souls needs to be here.
Anybody else put that?
It's on my list. It's my track number 10. It's
my number 10.
It's nice. It's my first villain song because it's my favorite villain song.
It's the best.
It was the Little Mermaid pick that it was on there. It was like one of the first I added to the list, and if I had room, I'd add more, but it was the only one that was a guarantee because I love this one the best.
Got it. Okay.
Did you have that, Mike?
I did not.
I thought that was going to be another forfer. Oh.
No.
Yeah.
No, my
I got excited for a second.
Will have to be a forfer. Almost guaranteed. If it's not, then we
Nick,
really
I don't
do
trust
need
you
to
anymore.
quit.
You have no faith in that at all.
I'm going to go with Bippity Bobbity Boo.
Nice.
So there was a couple from Cinderella that I considered on here. I don't know, the one image that I do have from this, there's two things. So one, my oldest daughter was in a Cinderella play, and it didn't really follow the Disney one that much, but they still had this damn song in it. And the choreography for it was from the Just Dance version of Disney and I could not stop laughing. Like, so when we rewatched this not too long ago with my youngest daughter, still remember all the choreography from it. And my oldest was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, so there's that, but also I remember, does anyone remember the VHS tapes, the Disney sing-along VHS tapes?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
This one,
Jump right in, sing along to your favorite Disney. Come on, everybody. Every note goes, come on and sing along.
wow.
Wasn't the first one that had
but
really
I
good
don't know
animation to
all the
follow the
songs.
lyrics, though?
Yeah. So
This was
Nick, you couldn't get me to sing for your Wicked podcast. I'm not singing here. I
so
love you, buddy.
So
Patrice.
yeah,
I mean,
I picked Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. Did anyone else have this on their?
Yeah,
song?
this was my number 16. I want this
it's
year
my
as
number
well.
15.
No, I broke it this time. I'm
Nick?
sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
Nick, you break it more often than you think, and
Yeah, I really thought Patrice was going to be the wild card, but I'm finding out real quick. Patrice is my ally in this, and Nick is
which
Nick
is
driving me up a
shocking.
Which
wall.
is so shocking because I thought I would have Patrice
I-
on my side with at
I
least
know,
a
this is
goofy
so
movie.
weird.
And Patrice
No.
is like,
There was-
fuck
no,
you
I was-
and your goofy
no.
you wrote in on.
I made my feelings about non-studio films clear long before we got here.
Yep.
all right.
I needed at least one rule with structure to keep this in some way contained.
Yep.
Patrice, your next one.
I'm going 80s on this one, and Why Should I Worry from
Nice.
Oliver and
Nice.
Company. This song was
The
so
end
freaking
of the
hot when
Dark
this-
Ages.
When this movie came out, like this was the best freaking part of it. Like I love this song. I mean, it freaking slaps. It's awesome. Like I can't tell you how many times we played that over on the VHS. Like that
Yeah.
was I feel like we didn't even ever watch the whole movie that much, but kept replaying because even just the animation going on
Yes.
during this is so awesome. Like I still have like I love like when they like on the piano going through with the crane, like everything. I love it. And it just I think that the song like reminds me so much of what's going on in the movie, but it slaps. I love it.
I remember I never owned this one as a kid. One of my neighbors did. So if I wanted to watch it, I'd have to borrow his VHS. But my VHSs of The Lion King and Beauty and the Beast, and especially The Little Mermaid, I'm pretty sure all had trailers for Oliver and
Mhm.
Company at the beginning of the VHS. And they all played the clip of Why Should I Worry? So like,
Yeah.
it's just such a bop. And it's just like, that's the song that represents that film to me. Yeah. It's so good. This was my number 38.
It's my number 16.
I did have this one on my list as well. I do want to give a plug. There is one other Oliver and Company song that, although it did not make my list, I still think it's at least at minimum worth mentioning. The Good Company song.
Wait. We haven't
What?
been doing that the whole episode. Don't you want to see if someone else mentions it?
I guarantee you nobody else is gonna have
You don't
that.
know that though.
Okay.
Yeah, Nick's
okay.
I didn't
insane.
think Nick would say the goat song from
Nick's
Hercules, but here the
insane.
fuck we are.
What's wrong with the goat song from Hercules?
Nothing. It's just
Nothing,
the
but
worst
it's
song
not
of
on
the movie.
this list.
How dare you?
Seriously. Yeah, that's a strike. That's a strike. That's definitely a paddling. I'm gonna make it a forfeit, by the way. I also have Why Should I Worry on my list. It was my track 12. And
Nice.
Yay!
I also
This-
really like this one.
This is not the song that I thought was going
Would be
to be
a
a
forfeit. I
would
thought
be a
I'd be the only
forfeit.
one who had it.
I did
are we
too.
counting it as a 4-4? Because again, I have it at 38. This would not actually make my 25. but
Okay,
it's just,
fair enough.
but
It's-
if I mean, still, I'm fine with at least mentioning that. Yeah, like all of us had it somewhere on our list.
Yeah.
Worth considering at the end.
Very fun.
Yep, it is incredibly
Wow.
fun.
Nick, your next
It's Billy
one.
Joel. Who doesn't love it? You know.
I know, right?
Exactly. I had to keep it because of the Billy Joel factor. My next one is going to have to be a forfeit because if you people do not have Friend Like Me on
Oh,
your
yeah.
lists,
Yeah.
then you're insane. Because
Mhm.
unlike
Nick's back
what
in my
Heath
good
said
graces.
earlier, this is one of the greatest Disney songs ever created. It
Yes.
is the reason that Disney is the monolith it is today. This song is perfect, and it's Robin Williams, and this song was great before, but now it's a song that also makes me cry. So like I can't even listen to the song without getting choked up because of how much I love it and how much I loved Robin Williams. So perfect song.
Nick, I love you, buddy. You did it good.
I know.
So, out of curiosity, what is everyone's opinion about the Will Smith version?
In general,
I-
my stance is I don't think Will Smith is nearly as bad as a lot of people made him out to be, but in no way, shape, or form does he compare to Robin.
Oh,
That's-
yeah.
I heard it the one time when I saw it in
Yeah.
the theater, and I don't remember it enough to tell you.
Like
what-
it's fine. It's
My
serviceable.
exact-
It has some.
I don't remember
entertainment value.
hating it. I walked
Yeah.
out of that movie
That's
with
what I'm saying,
positive
like,
feelings. Yeah.
It's completely fine, but like it's not Robin. And Robin is even setting aside that it's Robin and we have childhood nostalgia towards him and all that, and like Robin just puts so much more energy and enthusiasm and life and color into the performance. So Robin's version is just better. And then once you add into the fact that, oh, it's Robin frickin' Williams, it's night and day. But I thought Will's version was fine.
Okay, cool.
This is my number 10, by the way. This is absolutely.
7.
What did you say? 7?
7. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is also on my list as well. Okay, Heath, your next one.
I got another villain one. Be Prepared, The Lion King. I love this so much. Jeremy Irons just like, yeah, I'm going to give you a Nazi propaganda march in the middle of this. Again, talking earlier about, that the jazz influences of one of the tracks that we were talking about. This is also stylistically very different than because this is a march, almost like a Philip D'Souza-esque march. And we don't get much stuff like that from Disney. So tonality wise, it's different. It's another great villain song. That's also a great sing-along song. So you're checking multiple boxes for me in terms of interest. Yeah, I love this one. It's fun.
Agreed. It was my number 13 track. It was in my villains grouping with my track.
I don't know how it got so low on my list because I remember being much higher up initially, but somehow it made it into the 34 spot, which
Blame your
I
kids.
feel like I honestly am thinking it might have been him because I'm like, I swear this was in my top 20 initially, but I don't know where it was exactly. But yeah, I have no qualms with the song whatsoever. It's amazing.
This also made my list as well. So
nice. Another forfer. Back-to-back forfers. We're doing it, guys. We're getting
We're
there.
doing it, Peter. We're doing it.
Peter. Look, Peter, you're doing it. I'm gonna put Hook on in the background now as we finish this podcast. We'll finish the movie before we finish the podcast.
Yeah, accurate.
I don't know, man. Hook's long.
I know. That's the joke.
I see what you did there.
At a certain point, I'm just gonna leave.
You can't do that, Nick.
I gotta get up early tomorrow to go see a movie.
Yeah.
So
where
We've
are we
already
at
seen that
right
movie.
now?
You
With
don't
that,
need to go
Mike?
again.
where are we at?
How much time's on our list right now? Like,
Oh
just
no,
with the stuff
no.
we've-
Oh no,
No.
I'm not.
We're not done.
Oh, I know that. We're
I'm
not even
assuming
close.
we're
I'm
each
just
going to
curious how many
nominate
minutes were
around
sucked up
like
with Nick.
20 to 25 songs.
Yeah, because at this point, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I have a lot of
like
songs I still want to nominate.
10, 12 songs
Yeah.
left because you guys are checking off a few, but not all of them.
Not all of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, my next one. I am going with, even though it's not the one that I would probably want from this, I think just the importance of the song to just pop culture as well. I'm gonna go with "We Don't Talk About Bruno" because
For freaking frick's sake. No. I knew you were going in Kanto just now too, because I was just thinking my next one I would go in Kanto.
My next one's in
And-
Kanto also. I love it.
And I know my pick is not anyone's choice from Encanto.
Mine's
My
But-
Encanto
that
pick is
one.
no one's choice. I know that.
Heath,
now-
are you gonna pick the one that nobody sings? Is that what?
Yeah.
I don't know, Mike. We'll find out.
It's the song that the house just like beeps and bops to. It's like
The house is the character.
To stay on focus, Mike, kind of like you, like for the importance of pop culture and like the recognition,
Mhm.
like this. I would even go so far as to say that this movie didn't make this song. This song made this movie.
Oh
like-
yeah.
So and that's one of the few examples that's ever happened in the history of Disney. I mean, people threw a riot when this wasn't nominated for best original song. People were so
Right.
pissed,
Right.
which I was still fine with because a better song was nominated. But so for like the very reason you listed for its like impact in pop culture and the legacy of this film, this was my number 40, but I have multiple Encanto songs higher on my list than this.
Yeah,
It is a fun tango though. And again, we don't have
No,
many
I
tangos,
do like
so,
this song.
I
and it's
enjoy
gonna
it.
It's
Yeah.
gonna get stuck in my head now, which might be why it's not higher on my list, honestly.
Yeah.
because
This one
I
only got
can't-
bumped because I kept to the one song.
all right, Patrice.
I'll throw my Encanto out there. I
As well.
picked surface.
Is this gonna
I
be
picked
the?
surface pressure. I love
I
surface
also
pressure.
picked Surface Pressure.
I
Yeah.
freaking love that song. And even though I know it's wrong. No.
No, I like this song
Great.
too. It didn't make my list. I just had other ones I like.
This is
But
on
no,
my
this song's
list as
good.
well.
Oh, I love the lyrics in this song. I mean, everything about this song though.
Yeah.
It gets stuck in my head, but I really do think like lyrically it's really fun, and it's showing us more about a character that I don't think we would really know anything about otherwise if she didn't have the song. she would just be the big sister and we wouldn't understand anything about her. So I thought it was a pretty important song for the
I think Surface
relationships with the
Pressure is
sisters.
interesting in that it's the song on the soundtrack that I think is the best, but I think it's one of the weaker songs of the movie because that part of the movie comes and kind of stops the momentum of the movie, and the visuals to me aren't as engaging as the rest of the movie's visuals with the other songs. But
I
like, I think that the song on the soundtrack is just fire. Like, just listen when I can just listen to it. I love it. I think it's one
Another
of the
part of
best.
that, Nick, to your point is, and again, it's probably something that most people don't even realize when they're watching it, but Surface Pressure is because each sister gets a song, right?
Yeah.
But Surface Pressure is there not for a character or reason, it's for a plot reason. Like, she's starting to struggle with her powers. How does that relate to the house breaking down? Yada, yada. But the later song with her sister, Miss Flower Child, like that has emotional investment to it. Like that's the fractured relationship. So that's the one that like plays better for the film because the characters are actually growing and changing.
Yeah.
So I completely
absolutely.
agree with like in the context of the film and the story it's trying to tell, Surface Pressure doesn't, it almost
Yeah,
doesn't
when we
work at
saw the
all.
movie going
Yeah.
like, what was that
But like
song? But then when
when
we
you listen
listened
to it in
yeah,
isolation, it's great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's so good.
Yeah, I almost feel like as part of the movie, like if all these sisters didn't have a song and if it wasn't like helping explain the character, that they would have cut it. Like I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like just because there's so little going on around it, like I feel like it was like, well, we don't really need this, but it's like, oh, but we kind of have to. Like it almost felt like they just felt
Especially
like they
'cause-
had to keep it in.
again, especially because the other sister song is necessary. So
Mhm.
like, why would you give her a song and not give
Yeah.
the other
Yeah.
song? So
So let's see, Surface Pressure.
I don't have this on my list. I like it though.
Okay. Nick, your next one.
Okay. So if we're following the journey of my list, my track list, we go from the hopeful one last hope to you've got a friend in me because you're my one last hope and I'll make a man out of you. But oh no, he's gonna make a man out of me. I'm feeling all this surface pressure. And then that's when we kick into our My Villain song that she goes, oh, you're feeling pressure, you poor unfortunate soul. Well, once you're a poor unfortunate soul, you've got to have friends on the other side. So I've got
Redemption.
my friends on the other side from Princess and the Frog because the fucking man, Keith David, crushes this song and just totally makes me love this movie more than I do. Because
Yep.
I think The Princess and the Frog is a fine movie, but without this song, it is just a forgotten movie of the past. Like it is not nearly as good without this slapper. So that's why it had to make my list.
This song's fucking terrifying as well.
It's
Right?
so good.
It's so creepy.
It's so good.
Like when we went to Disney last year, this song was playing all the time because we went in
Nice.
September and it was big. Like a lot of the villain songs were playing during Halloween, but this one, like, this is the one that I saw like some kids being like, I like this song. And it's not like they think it's a bad song. It's like it just kind of creeped them out a little bit. So
I commend this pick, sir. This is excellent. This is my number 12. I love the song. I think it is the best song and the best moment in Princess and the Frog. Speaking to your point of why it's creepy, I think it does so well of if you're watching the film visually, that like voodoo aesthetics, like the dolls with all the needles in them and the dancing shadows. But even if you're not watching it, just hearing the audio, like the chanting voices that are like almost whisper singing in the background gives it a very haunting feel. And one thing that Princess and the Frog does excellently well is it really taps into Nolan's. Like it is jazz and southern tempos and sounds, and this song also exemplifies that. So it's a very unique sound. It's very creepy and haunting, perfectly fits the character, the voodoo man, and it makes this movie so great. There's a trilogy of what I consider the best villain songs, and we now have mentioned them all. Poor Unfortunate Souls, Be Prepared, and this Friends on the Other Side are just I don't even think it's close. These are like the three best.
Those are the
songs.
three best villain
They are
songs.
just
I agree.
amazing.
Patrice, did you have this on your list?
I have it at 30. It's not because I don't like it. I think it's because it is kind of a creepier song that it wasn't higher for me because I already had Be Prepared and Poor Unfortunate Souls higher. So I think that's kind of why it just got bumped a little lower. But I think it's a great song.
This is another one that all four of us had on our list. Okay, cool.
Nice.
Very cool.
Heath.
All right. I'm surprised this one hasn't been mentioned yet. So we're going back to 1989 and The Little Mermaid, and we're going to do Under the Sea. Again,
Girl.
when you just talk about like high energy Disney sing-along songs, this is one of the biggest ones you can ever mention. Like people just know this song. You go talk to someone on the street, they can sing you most of the lyrics of this song. It's ubiquitous in terms of pop culture and like the zeitgeist. It was such an influential thing. And like, you know, talking about kids putting on like stage performances, my kiddo last year for her like elementary school 5th grade theater production, what did they do? Under the Sea from Little Mermaid, and it was adorable. It's great. It's so catchy and it's fun. Love. This is my number 9.
Okay. Patrice, did you have this on your list?
Okay, so this is gonna sound crazy, but it was where I had Poor Unfortunate Souls, and then I like literally jumped it back down to like I think it's 31 because I had too much. It was like too much Little Mermaid in the top 10, and I was trying to like spread out movies and types of songs and stuff.
Go with your
so
heart, Patrice. If you want 7 Little Mermaid songs in the top 10, do it.
Well, and that was kind of my problem. Initially, it was like, so Aladdin and Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast and Lion King. And it's like, well, this isn't a Renaissance list. This is an everything list.
Mhm.
So it really just ended up lower just to try to keep a mix going. But yeah, it was initially in my top 10.
I mean, to your point though, again, I said up top, I tried to get at least one song from every age in my list, but that doesn't change the fact that my list is heavily dominated by the Renaissance era, and there's a reason for that. Like
And
that is,
yeah,
it's the Renaissance era. It's
That's our
considered.
time.
they were,
That's,
Yeah,
that's
well,
our
not
time.
only Mike, what you said, it's our time. It's like our generation's nostalgic childhood,
Mhm.
but it is pretty universally considered the best
of
stretch that
course.
Walt Disney Animation Studios has ever
Mhm.
had. Like it's the only time they ever got a song or a movie nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. They got more Best Song and Best Score nominations than they've ever got. Like these are considered like the stand-up like examples of when you think of Disney, you think of these movies, you know. So
Yep.
I think there's a reason why our lists are so populated with these films. And we were lucky as kids to be able to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, it was an amazing time to be a kid and be
I
able
was
to
gonna
see all
say,
this stuff in the theater. I mean,
could you
like there
imagine
isn't
being a kid and you're like,
right. That was a stretch.
This is
Like,
bullshit.
yeah.
because the live action from that period wasn't the greatest either.
Yeah.
So
Like,
we
it
got
was
very
just-
lucky in a lot of ways.
It's
Then the
on my
world
list
went
as
to
well.
shit.
On your list as well.
Yep.
Okay,
It was my number 17 track.
got
Nice.
it. Okay, so that's another one where it's
For
on-
fur.
Okay, my next one. So I'm going to throw in my song from Tangled in here because
Ooh.
so I'm going to pick I See the Light because
Good one.
Yep.
so how many like who saw this in theaters? So seeing this part in theaters was beautiful. It was just
Yeah.
absolutely beautiful. And then also just Mandy Moore and Zachary Levi's voices together just go very, very well. Like I just remember like hearing from a lot of people, I didn't know Mandy Moore could sing. Like, fuck you.
Are you serious?
That's,
What? The
That's why
younger-
she got the job.
Younger
It's
kid.
literally why she got
Literally
the job.
all she did before this.
Was
Yeah.
this like yeah?
What
Did
I'm
she
saying is
do-
younger kids.
Yeah,
A
I
lot-
don't. Younger kids don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah. So this is one where she doesn't start singing, or she's not the one that was singing at first. It's kind of going in her head, and then she does come about and they do start singing it later on. So I think just for the visual appeal, and this whole movie is leading up to this moment, not like her and Flynn like singing to each other, but just her seeing these lights, and just even how it starts with the king, like the emotion that they have on their face as they're releasing these lanterns as well. I know it's not part of song proper, but just the lead up to it just gives it a little bit more of a punch. So I See the Light from Tangled.
Tangled also the second coming of Disney, because up until
Yeah,
Tangled,
that started the
they-
revival era.
Mhm.
They really had been struggling for many, many years. And when Julie and I saw that in the theaters, we were like, wow, Disney is back if they can keep this up. Because it's to this day, it's one of our favorites.
Wait, nobody's gonna put the song from Chicken Little on this list?
No, we don't talk about
There's
the
a song
experimental
in
era.
Chicken Little?
Yeah.
Did
Lily, funny enough, Lily was watching Chicken Little this morning when I got up. I was like, what are you watching?
I only have
Why?
two songs from the experimental era in my 56. I have more songs from the Dark Ages than I have from the experimental era.
Does anyone else have I See the Light on their list?
I had it down
agree.
at 48. I had another Tangled song higher.
Okay.
I have another Tangled song, but this is my highest Tangled song. It's at 23.
Okay. All right. Patrice, your next one.
Let's go back to the very beginning. And Snow White. Wait, which one?
Nice. But which one?
30,
Yeah.
30 songs in, and we're now.
Where am I going? I'm like, where?
Yay, golden age.
I mean, I'm going to do what Heath did. There's only one correct answer here, Patrice.
I would accept
Is
two,
it-
but one is better than the other.
Is it Whistle While You Work?
Yay.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. Yeah, so I
the
think
right
this
one.
song is just absolutely synonymous with Disney. I
Yes.
mean, it's made its way into pop culture in a way that I don't think most of these other songs have. I mean, because you can hear in any genre of movie people saying "whistle while you work." It's just it's a commonplace phrase, and this is where it came from. So I think it's a really important
capitalist
song.
America really loves
Yeah.
that one.
I think it's a pretty important song to Disney, like Disney in general, though, because it really just, well, I mean, first off, it's the first feature-length film to begin with, so it had a lot riding on it. But I think if it didn't have songs that just permeated pop culture the way they did, that it wouldn't have been able to be as successful. And I think this song's one of the reasons why.
Anybody else have this on their list?
Yes, I had this at number 29. So I don't, just outside of where I would have had the cut for like, would it have made my playlist? But I'm totally fine with this eventually, hopefully making
It was the
playlist.
lowest on
Yeah.
my list. Like, it was 25 for me, so it was
Yeah.
my very last song, but I still felt like it was an important one.
And Patrice, to your point, I want to emphasize, there's some, When You Wish Upon a Star is probably like the quote unquote, I mean, it's not even quote unquote, it is like the Disney song. They use it when they show their logo at the beginning of every movie, like that is their theme at this point. But before that, it was this. When Snow White came out, this was the song that latched on, that people sung, that people talked about. In fact, one of my side projects, I swear this is related, I am trying to rewatch, or not rewatch, but watch every film that's ever been nominated for Best Picture. And this movie came out in what, 36, I think? I don't remember. I think 1936. I was watching a film called You Can't Take It With You, which is from 1938. It's a Frank Capra film, like screwball comedy rom-com. It's adorable. I love it. And in the middle of the movie, they start doing Whistle While You Work. Like, that's how big it was, that like other studios were just putting this song in their movies that were nominated, and it won Best Picture. So like, that's how so I don't want to diminish that. Yeah, it's probably faded away now in terms of how ubiquitous it is with the Disney iconography, but when this came out, this was like everything. So yeah, this song's great.
Okay, Nick.
My next one is, I'm going to go on a limb and say this one's an only me, but this one is a Walt Disney one, so it should count. I shouldn't make anyone mad. It's just I don't think it's going to be anyway. I think I'm the only one who likes it enough to put it on the list. So to follow along with my storytelling, after Friends on the Other Side, that's when we jump into Oliver and Company's Why Should I Worry? Because why should I worry about your friends on the other side? And then Scar comes in and says, well, you better be prepared. Prepared for what? The drug trip that is Heffalumps and Woozles from the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. This is one of those early childhood had it on repeat movies. I loved Winnie the Pooh growing up, and from that it led into the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. And so like this movie was just one that we watched all the time, and the Heffalumps and Woozles song went from like a part I didn't love to a part that I was like strangely like it's like a train wreck. I don't want to watch it, but I can't
It's a
look
drug trip.
away. Yeah, it is. And especially for a kid from like 5 years old. So like I had to have this one in there. I counted amongst the villain songs, especially because the lead into it is Tigger, and he's always the best. So
Right.
I did not have this on my list. I had another Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh song on my list.
41 on mine.
41 is where I have my other Winnie the Pooh song.
All right. Heath.
Let's see. Someone mentioned that one and that one. Okay, so my Hercules pick is going to be the Go the Distance. I don't. It blows my mind that this wasn't mentioned. This is one of my favorite I wish songs that Disney's ever done. It's beautiful. Mike, you mentioned it about how as a long distance runner in school, this was like this has been an anthem for a lot of people and on sports teams or just like not even on sports, but I worked at a summer camp, not the one I talked about earlier, different one, where it was for children with a terminal disease or cancer and trying to give them life opportunities that they might not ever get to experience. And one of the moments that was traditional at this camp was they would do some kind of ceremony for the people that were in chemo or the kids that were still fighting the good fight. And they would play this song for the kids. Like, you can go the distance. Don't give up the fight. You can make it. I don't care how far, like for many reasons, this song resonates with a lot of people. I think the lyrics are very powerful. I think the vocal performance is one of the stronger ones in Disney's lore and canon. So yeah, I love this song. It makes me cry. It's very beautiful. Yep. Go the Distance, Hercules. That's my Hercules pick.
I can't argue with you on this. I do.
I know.
like,
Again, I have the objective
Why-
list here, guys.
why
I
would you
don't.
try to? Like,
So
Heath is correct. Do I have this song on my list? No, because I figured someone would. But
Yeah.
Heath is correct.
I
This
love when we
instance.
get to this conclusion, you guys. Just keep Heath is correct. Yes, that's
It's my number 24. Heath is correct.
yay.
It wasn't my Hercules pick though.
okay.
It wasn't even my third Hercules pick.
It was my second Hercules pick. But clearly that doesn't matter as we all four had a different Hercules pick,
Yeah.
which is a little interesting.
So I am going through my list. It's not that I'm starting to run out. It's just
Pick one, Mike. Go down the list. Do what I'm doing. Just go in order.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing my top 25 in order, 1 through 25, and I'm skipping the ones you guys have already mentioned.
We're running out now, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
I am
no,
actually
we've
filling out
got
decent,
more
We got
but I
nine
still have
left.
a lot. I still
So my next one, another villain one. This is the only one from 101 Dalmatians, Cruella de Vil.
Yeah.
girl.
Yes.
I wanted to put this one there, but it's long as fuck, and I didn't. It wrecked my times.
So this was my number 26, just outside my 25, didn't make the cut. And it's only because from what I remember, and I could be wrong, correct me if I am, but the lyrics are very repetitive.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
It's almost the
Yeah.
same, like 2 or 3 lines over and over. And even beyond that, most of the song is instrumental where there's not
Yeah.
any singing at all.
Mhm.
Now, that doesn't mean it's a bad song. It's still inherently a great song. That's why I still have it at 26 and rank so high. But there are
Actually,
others
mine
that
is
are
too.
there are others that are just more fun to sing along to
Mhm.
or just have more depth to them that I was like, I don't know if I can put this any higher than this. But yeah, this is still a great song.
So the one thing also that kind of resonates me with this is that Roger is being such an asshole
Such
a
when
shit.
he's performing this song.
Oh, so good.
When he's stomping.
Stomping on the floor. Yeah.
Yes.
He just gets out that trombone and just is
Oh, that's
laying
the
it on
best.
thick.
Like,
Love it.
yes.
You do you, buddy.
That is
all
the
right.
most husband thing to do when your wife
Whoa.
is talking to someone
Whoa.
you don't want them talking to. No. That is, oh, don't tell me. No one's ever turned on a blender, intentionally gave
fine,
the kids
fine.
their
No,
loud
'cause we're not
voice.
assholes.
Talk
I
about things that don't need to
know.
be gendered. I have an ex-wife who is a master at this.
I do this to, I mean, I do this to my husband too. I mean, it's more of a spouse thing than a husband thing, I guess.
Okay.
But, oh, yeah. Oh, you think I don't like know what things to give my children when I'm like, come on, could we wrap this up? Like, here, guys, could you
Nice.
just go play with this? Come on.
Patrice, you're next. Or wait, who?
You did.
No,
Yeah, you
who
just
had?
went.
It was on my list at 26.
Okay,
It was my 26. Yep.
okay. Nick,
It was off. It was in my honor.
got it. Okay, Patrice, your next one.
I've got the bare necessities
Yeah.
Nice.
Yay.
because I mean,
That was
I
my
think
next
it's
one.
another
That was my 13.
nice. It's my 9. It's pretty high up for me. I love this era of Disney. It's just so jaunty and happy and carefree, and I love it. But yeah, that's really, I think it's another song that really is kind of ubiquitous with Disney, especially of that time. Like most people, I think, could sing most of this song.
Yep.
Agreed.
The 1-2 punch of Bare Necessities and I Want to Be Like You is
Oh, yeah.
what solidified like The Jungle Book is just one of my absolute favorite Disney movies. It's so fun.
Nick, your next one.
My next one, this is where my Moana pick is coming in, and that is Shiny, sung by the wonderful Jermaine Clement. I really like this song. It's super fun and just it's one of those things that it takes Moana to another level. Because like Moana is already super great before we even meet Tamatoa. And yet we get there and it gets quirky and hilarious and like horrifying with the whole like underworld area. And just like he's a funny character that you just don't expect. And his song is super catchy and just like great. Like it was when I watched the movie, it was like, okay, that was weird. I don't know what just happened. I think I liked it, but like it was weird. But then like that was the song that was like stuck in my head then the rest of the week. Like I was bouncing among the different ones, but Shiny really lodged itself in there and just grew on me over time. So
Cool.
Not on my list.
Not on my list.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I was trying to go with the more obscure because I wanted it to be a fun mixed CD. So,
Ouch. Gotta be obscure to be fun.
yeah, of course.
Heath, your next one.
I didn't know the greatest Disney songs of all time couldn't be fun. My next one, let's see. You just did Bare Necessities. We've done When You Wish Upon a Star. I'm going to do another Lion King song just to piss off Nick. And it's going to be I Just Can't Wait to Be King.
Can't piss me off. It was my 19 track.
Okay.
That's my 19, and that was going to be the next one I
You complained
nominate.
earlier about people putting too much Lion King on here. So
No, it's just the wrong ones.
This is just another great song that's incredibly fun. Like it's just fun to sing along to. My daughter and I sing along to this in the car when we drive places. She sings Simba's part and I sing Zazu's part. And it's
Fuck, you could sing this song with your kid, but you can't sing for us on our.
Can't sing with us.
Yes.
What the hell is
Can't
this?
sing with us.
Correct.
Wow.
One is being recorded.
I
and one
guess
is
we
not.
know who
One
Heath
is
loves
for my
more.
children who I love, and one is for my friends who I tolerate.
He did say he does the Zazu part, which is mostly just kind of talk singing.
Just
I do
Rowan
the
Atkinson
accent. I do
talking.
the voice.
Oh, that's great. Awesome.
Yeah.
If you can
No.
do a good Rowan Atkinson.
Yeah, I do a Rowan. Yeah, I love this song. It's just again, it's upbeat, it's energetic, it's got a fun tempo to it. It's a great sing-along song. It's a blast.
It is. It's one of the best patricide songs ever written.
This is true. So yeah, this was my number 15.
All right.
Did anyone else have this? Curious.
Yeah, I
19.
did.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
all did.
Cool.
I was going to say this one had to be a 4 for.
Yeah. I am going to. So I will throw out my Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh song, and it is the wonderful thing about Tigger's. First of all, it's only 36 seconds long.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So cool.
We will probably find a way to get that in there just because
I can probably still add that to my list if I
Do
wanted
you
to.
see
'cause I
how
think
many
I've got
Tiggers
30.
are right here? Do you guys see? Like, it's not on my list because I honestly never really thought about it as a full song, which I know sounds ridiculous, but yeah.
He literally
it's awesome.
bounces into the screen, sings his little ditty, and then bounces
then
away
leaves,
in less
yeah.
than a minute.
It's
Yeah.
kind of amazing, but I love me some Tigger. There's no arguments there.
Talk about a just ridiculous introduction to a character. It's like,
Yes.
oh, you're a fucking psycho. But
He is.
that's okay. You're our psycho. It's fine.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's this song will get stuck in your head, and just a great way to introduce Tigger as a character. Like you're okay, you're not like all the other ones here. So cool. cool. Did anyone else?
If I were to add it onto my track list, it would be my hidden track at the end.
Oh yeah, I like that.
After you wait like 30 to 45 seconds of dead air and you're wondering why the CD hasn't restarted, and then it plays Tigger. Yeah. So it goes.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's
See
kind
that
of
right there? That's a
amazing.
lost art because everything's digital these days. You can't do that
I
anymore.
know.
Yeah.
That was a great CD trait.
Yeah.
I didn't have this one. I still have a different Winnie the Pooh song on my list.
Really? Okay. Patrice, your next one.
Let's see. I feel like this is for sure on Mikey's list. It's another Mulan song. I have Reflection.
Yep, damn right.
Just missed my list proper. This is my number 34. Love this song.
Mine as
Yeah.
well.
It's number 21 on mine, so it is a little lower, but it's a great song.
I had to bump this one also because of time. So yeah, it's a good choice.
This was my introduction to Christina Aguilera as well, because she sang the you know,
Like we were talking earlier with the Panic at the Disco Frozen 2 song, I think Christina's version is the better version of this song, like by a lot.
Yeah, and it was
I still like the
everywhere
movie
when this
version,
came
don't
out.
get me wrong, but yeah, the Christina version is incredible.
I don't think I've heard her version in a long time. I don't think I could pick it out to say one way or another.
I mean, Disney Channel needed her to,
Man, they
come
played it
in.
between everything. Like it was like in between every show, every movie that was
We
in
had
there.
this on VHS and we would intentionally let the credits run. Like normally when you're a kid, you're like, oh, song movie's over.
Movie's
as soon
over.
As the credits start, take it
Well,
out, put it into the next VHS. But no, like my sister and I would play out the credits on this one just to hear Christina's version of the
Well,
song.
between that and then also the 98 Degrees and Stevie Wonder
yeah.
song,
Yeah, that was awesome.
like
Be True to Your Heart, right?
this is two groups of people that I was not anticipating that this would work. And
No.
The 90s were a better time.
Nick, your next one.
My next one, this is my only this is my Tangled pick. This one has a special place in my heart because it was one of my daughter's favorite songs when she was like 3, and when she would sing it as I got a deem. And so it was like it was super adorable to the point where I learned all of the guys like Bruiser Nick's killer sews Fangs as little puppet shows, and Vladimir collects ceramic unicorn. I learned the whole thing for her because she loved it so much. So I've got a dream from Tangled.
This is a great song.
It is.
It's fun.
So
Anyone else? Not you. Your dream stinks. I was talking to her.
Does anyone else have this on their list?
I do not. I still have a different
don't.
Tangled song.
Yeah.
Me too.
Heath, your next one.
Okay, Nick can go back to yelling at me. This is a non-character sung song, but this is only my second one, so still gonna fight for it. I said earlier we were talking about how We Don't Talk About Bruno was not nominated for Best Original Song, and I said that's because a better song was nominated and it won, and that's Dos Oreguitas. I think this song is beautiful. I think it is the emotional crux of this film and fully captures the themes of everything that it's trying to accomplish. I think the flashback sequence that we get with Abuela during that sequence and showing her journey and why the magic exists in the first place and what it means to have magic and to be a part of a family is both simultaneously beautiful and tragic. And this song, there's literally never been an instance I've seen this movie where this song has failed to make me cry. Like it just always hits me. I went and learned the two caterpillars version, the English version of this, just so I would know what the hell they were saying, because I do not speak Spanish and I wanted to at least understand the lyrics, so I can have that in the back of my head as I'm listening to this song. But yeah, I think this song is beautiful, and it probably won't make this list. I'm sure I'm the only one who's going to mention it, and that's fine, but I at least wanted to put it out there because it makes me cry and it makes me very happy.
But also because it doesn't count for the list, so that's
it does
why
count.
It's
put it on. No one else has it because it didn't. It doesn't count. I mean, maybe you could get away with if you had tried to argue that the dead dad is the one singing it. Again, then maybe I'd give it to you.
I'm sorry. I understood the rules and regulations of this episode, Nick, and you did not. But this does count.
The too much generational trauma for me with this,
and that's fair
with this song. Especially also the unrealistic expectations. Grandma's forgiving people? No,
right?
Absolutely
what
not.
Is that about?
No.
That is
Wrong.
fantasy movie, obviously.
Yeah. So, but good pick. It was
Grandma will forgive me when she's dead.
I thought about it and then I just ended up not putting it on my list. So, all right, my next one. I'm going to put one out there from The Hunchback of Notre Dame, which I know
Yes.
it's not going to make the list proper.
You
My
don't know
next
that
one's not
when you
Notre
say-
Dame also.
Well, okay. It was between a couple songs because there's a couple actually like not bad songs in The
This has
Hunchback of
multiple
Notre Dame.
great songs.
There's one that everyone loves that I'm like, hot take, it's fine. But like, I think I know where you're going.
I'm not sure you do actually because I picked Out There.
Me too!
So-
Because that's the right answer.
So the reason why I picked this song is actually because of TikTok. And when
No, Mike.
I don't know if that's the
Lego
reasoning you want to
videos?
use.
no.
Is it the
So-
Lego videos?
So what they did for a while is that when they have been there's the clip of him singing is like one day I'll just be out there, and they're doing like kind of like redemption things, and they're like one of the things that they do is that they have some like clips of like people bashing on Hayden Christensen, and then it shows a clip of people putting up their lightsabers for Hayden Christensen, and he gets all emotional because he's like, "Oh, so people actually do kind of like me now." And they did the same thing for Ahmed Best when he came in and he was in an episode of The Mandalorian, and it like just showing all the hate that he got for being Jar Jar, which not his fault. The script was horrible and such, but plus also just the emotion of this song as well for Quasimodo. It's
Glad
there.
you mentioned Star Wars because my next song is the Jabba's Palace song. No, I have been seeing that mashup where the spend one day out there, and then it goes into the Star Wars song, but like they've been attaching it to Star Wars Lego builds, and it's amazing. Like every single one of these Lego builds is so cool, and the music just makes it even better. I love it.
Anybody else have this on their list?
I do.
I had this at 36, but I still even have two different Hunchback songs higher than this.
Okay.
My
I have
number
no
8.
Hunchback on my list at all, and it's honestly because I saw it once and I couldn't tell you a single song from that movie.
Oh,
This
Like it
one
just
is the one that I could tell you about because it's so good. It's as good as Hercules' Go the Distance. Like
I'm trying to
I
see
love this one.
I feel like it came out when I was a little older than watching this and wasn't quite appreciating the more child.
96.
This
Yeah,
is
I
after Pocahontas. Yeah.
I
It's
was
the-
in high
yeah.
school. That's exactly why.
Because
Then
this was
I-
honest, because this was like
And-
the history
this
era
is
of
Yeah.
98 or
Well,
97, I think.
that's
It's
exactly why
96
then.
because
Yeah, I
97
probably
is
saw
Hercules,
it
98 is
because
Mulan.
one of my younger brothers probably made me take him,
99
and I
Star
probably
Song.
and that was like
Yep.
the only time I've ever seen it.
95
I really
was
need to.
Pocahontas,
I need to rewatch
right?
that for sure.
Because 94 was Lion
Mhm.
King.
93 was Aladdin.
Yep.
92 was 92 was Aladdin.
92 is Aladdin.
91 was Beauty and the Beast.
What was 93 then?
93
I think they
was
skipped because 94 was
93
Lion
was a
King.
Goofy movie. No,
Oh,
93 was The Nightmare Before Christmas because that
Again,
was
so if
meant
they
to
skipped,
be-
got it.
Where's Rescuers Down Under then?
that was
Same
I
year.
love that movie.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, all of this to say, yeah, Out There, great one. Patrice, your next one.
I'm gonna go with this is one that's in my top 10 that we haven't mentioned yet. Beauty and the Beast. I love me some Angela Lansbury.
That one was two. I was 2 away from mentioning it. I'm surprised no one had, but I had to keep this one towards the end of my track list because you gotta start winding down with some Angela Lansbury. It's beautiful.
Did you have this on your list?
Oh, absolutely. This song is incredible. Angela is a saint and I miss her. This is my number 20.
Okay. Nick, your next one.
My next one is my second Mulan pick. I was going through the list and I needed another song that was a little on the shorter side, but was one that I definitely like knew would be more obscure. And it's just a super fun song, and that's Honor to Us All. I think the song is super fun. It's catchy, and it's a good time, especially in movie. Just the the visuals of it all and the lead in with the matchmaker lady afterwards. Like it's good stuff. Plus, it
Lucky
features
Cricket.
grandma. So
Okay. Heath.
I did not have that one on my list. No.
Not me either. All right.
So going back to Beauty and the Beast, my number 19 is Belle. Just one of the really fun opening intro songs that tackles a lot of exposition, but just does it in such a fun and interesting way where we're getting the dynamic of the town, the townspeople, Belle, her relationship to the town, Gaston, his relationship to the town and to Belle. Like a lot is being accomplished narratively and in character development in that song, while also just being catchy and just people yelling bonjour at each other is fun, apparently, because that song is fun. And yeah.
I got none of this help when I picked this when we wrote for Sif Pop and I picked Belle and everyone crapped on me like I
don't
was the
remember
only
this.
toilet in the house.
When did I write on this article? I don't remember this.
God. I think it's because we could
I
only pick one from each movie, and
I
I
remember,
picked
yeah.
Belle, and everyone lost their shit on me.
Yeah, because we all wanted to pick a different movie. That was why we were shitting on you. We were like, "What the hell are you doing, Patrice? Damn
I
it,
feel like I
Patrice!"
missed this fight. I do not know what you guys are referencing at all.
Oh my god! Yeah, what were we just? I don't remember what the topic was, but I know we'd only pick one song from each movie, and I was
something
on like
best Disney music songs or whatever. I don't know.
and we could only do one from each movie, and I happened to be on right when we got that email, and I was like, Belle. And then everyone pretty much picked every other song.
Yeah.
So I think I was a little gun shy of putting this on my list this time.
Well,
I mean,
was
it's the
not-
perfect song because
I
it
love this
describes
song.
life
Absolutely love
now
it.
perfectly.
I
I
was-
need 6 eggs, but that's too expensive.
Yeah. And the audacity of a girl to read.
So I was not part of that struggle. So I'm glad I could at least get that song on this list for you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Belle is great. That's my number 19. Beauty and the Beast was my number 20. I had those two Beauty and the Beast songs back to back.
Gotcha. All right. My next one, this is my Princess and the Frog pick. I picked Almost There from the Princess and the Frog. It's a bop
It is.
of a song. So yeah, don't really have a whole lot else to say about it.
Got it at 39. I was on my list higher, and then it's like I all of a sudden remembered that we had some darker villainous songs from that movie, and was like, "Oops, nope, moving on up."
Gotcha.
Confirmed is a bop. It's not on my list, but I do enjoy it.
It's almost there for me.
God damn it, Nick.
But Patrice, your next one.
I am looking. We've pretty much got, I think, most of my top 25. I'm looking to see what, if anything, we have not hit on here.
Did we do How Far I'll Go from Moana earlier?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
I thought
that
we
was
did.
like one of the
Yeah.
first ones we
I've grown some gray hairs since we started, so I couldn't remember.
Ooh, yeah.
True.
And we did Friend Like Me, right? Yeah, we definitely
Yes.
did that.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. I think Hakuna Matata is one of my only songs left.
Oh.
And I love the Nathan Lane and Ernie Sabella of it all. This in my house we make Hakuna frittatas when we do brunch. Like this song, I feel like really did. It's another one that just kind of permeated society when it came out because there
Yes.
were
Yeah.
Hakuna Matata shirts everywhere. People were saying Hakuna Matata all the time. Like I think it's still like very much like not. I feel like it's not just at Disney, but like Disney for sure. There's a lot of Hakuna Matata going on, Animal Kingdom especially. But I don't know. It's a really fun song. And I love all the versions too, quite honestly. They're all fun because I feel like everyone they have sing it together is really fun together. But
Mhm.
Nathan Lane and Ernie Sabella really kicked it off. And it was really fun when the movie came out. I don't know how much people outside of Florida saw a lot of this stuff, but back in like late 80s, early 90s, like the opening day at parks and when parades happened and when it was an anniversary or something were televised a lot. And I don't know if it's just because I live within 100 miles of the parks that it was definitely on TV more.
Mhm.
But I remember the two of them performing this pretty regularly. And Ernie Sabella in particular would be at, it was Discovery Cove, there was an island that was not a prop park. It wasn't a proper park, but it was like a nature preserve kind of thing that was literally an island like just outside of the parks, and he was there pretty regularly performing the song. And just, and that's how much it was just really part of everything at the time. So it's pretty high on my list, actually. I've got it at 12.
Nice.
Talking about permeating like pop culture and this just being a phrase that I remember being 9 years old and being taken to my parents' beer league sand volleyball games. And my parents' beer league volleyball team was called Hakuna Matata. So like, it was just, yeah.
This
people would just say that to each other.
This is also on my list. A quick story. I have a buddy of mine. He likes to travel the world, and he traveled to Africa, and he said this to somebody, and they were just like,
punch him right in the face.
Yeah.
Like, yep.
Like,
That's great.
We get this all the time from all you white people. Thanks.
Only a
Yep.
dumb American would go
So,
all
yeah.
the way to Africa just to tell someone native.
Well, he went to
Hakuna
Africa
Matata.
for mountain climbing and such, and he just happened to say it because yeah. So, Nick, your next one.
That was my number 28, by the way, in case you're still keeping track.
Gotcha. Okay.
My next one is the last song that isn't gonna piss Heath and Patrice off. It is A Star Is Born from Hercules. Because as we are wrapping up this playlist, A Star Is Born is one of the best ending songs that brings a tear to my eye every time I hear it, because it's like there's nothing more emotion evoking in movies than like the hero of the journey getting the thing. And so like even when Phil gets to see Hercules in the stars, and they're like, that's Phil's boy, like that part always gets me. And like, so everything about the finale of Hercules is great, so I had to have this one as part of my mix CD finale.
sound reasoning, not on my list.
Not on my list.
Not on my list either. But
No, that's because all your lists are wrong.
Heath, your next
Don't
one.
take me on an emotional journey at all.
I just loved Patrice's face. I started laughing because of her reaction. Okay, my number 21. This is my highest. No, not my highest in Encanto pick, because I already did Dos Oreguitas. But the Family Madrigal. It's one of my favorite intro songs.
Great opening.
It's such a great opening. Again, talking about, it's very rare that you get an intro song like Belle that also handles exposition well. In fact, this might be the greatest exposition song Disney's ever done. Like, this song is literally all exposition. Here's my family. Here's this person's name. Here's how I'm related to them. Here's their powers. Okay, next, like, that's the song. Like,
just tell us everything that they can do.
Exactly. Like it really even shouldn't work. Like, because the lyrics are so contrived in that regard, but it does, and it's so engaging. And even down to like, I love the accordion. Like, it's great. I love the song. It's so, and this was the first song when we talk about like songs you sing when you come out of the theater. This was the song I was singing when I came out of this theater. I was just like, oh.
How? Without the lyric sheet in front of me, I had no idea what
I didn't say I got the words. I was just bopping to the music in my head. But yeah, it's catchy. I love it, and it's something I sing with my kids. It makes me happy. The Family
Good
Madrigal.
one.
Yep.
Yeah, it's one of those times you don't hate exposition.
Yeah.
Because there's a whole lot of it there.
Anything, it's an example of, at least
like
in terms
doing
of a
it
musical,
right.
This is how you should handle exposition.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wicked for Good
But
could have used a song like this.
Ugh.
Would have cut an hour from the movie.
Did anyone
It's
else
actually-
have Family Madrigal?
It's pretty
No.
far down my list. It's at 43.
Songs like this and Tigger and Belle are songs about specific people in the movies. And so I tried to stay away from songs like that because I wanted it to be more of a encompassing list instead of a, hey, we're stopping and we're going to point at this list, like this song, this movie. But like, I would love to have put that one on there. And Bruno, to throw Mike some credit from back there.
Thanks. Appreciate you. All right. My next one. Yeah, I'm starting to run out of ones. So the one that I know, I'm probably going to be the only one who picks this, but I have Try Everything from Zootopia on my list. I don't know. This, Shakira singing this song, the concert scene.
It's
that gazelle. She's so hot right now.
It's cute.
So, but I don't know, like I think the lyrics kind of matching up with Judy's message at the end kind of makes this a little bit better as opposed to when she just plays it at the beginning. Technically, this probably wouldn't have counted because it's during the you know
Yeah,
what?
I was gonna say I didn't list this because I didn't know if it counted. I think you get like
I think it counts.
I think you get like a slight melodical version of it when she's going into the city proper and she's riding the train. I think we get it in the background, but I don't know if we get any singing with it. I think we just get the instrumentation, but I can't remember. I could be wrong.
You
And then the
they
main song is during the credits, so I just didn't list it.
So she's singing, she is listening to it on her iPod or so.
Gotcha. Okay.
So,
Okay.
When she's
So-
coming in on the train, like I specifically,
Yeah.
I can see the
so
shot in my
and
head
they're
of her going in on the
and
train.
they are playing the whole song. It's not
Okay.
like they're just doing
It counts.
This one would count, but not because of that, but because technically the credits, this is one of those weird times where the credits are not technically, the movie's not over yet because it is an actual scene in the movie that they're just playing credits over. It's kind of like a post-credit scene almost.
I mean, the movie's over.
And that
They go
counts.
to a concert and they start.
I
Playing the
don't
credits.
turn the movie off.
I'm not
until
saying you need to
that-
turn the movie off,
until
but like the
that
credits
stops.
did start.
But it's not the same. It's not like Into the Unknown by Panic at the Disco.
Patrice,
playing
what's your
on
next
a black
song?
screen.
What's your next song?
I think I've only got one left in my top like 25, 26 for my 80 minutes. And I don't think we talked about it. Did A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes from Cinderella? Did we talk about that?
Nope.
We only
Because
did Bippity
Cinderella
Boppity
doesn't
Boo,
deserve
right?
to be on this list.
Correct.
This is so sweet with all the little mice and birds helping her get her dressed together. And I think it's just another really sweet, very iconic Disney song from that era. I really love all the music from Cinderella. Like, I think it's gorgeous when she's scrubbing the floors and singing Sing Sweet Nightingale, but obviously that's a very niche pick that would not be on this list. But yeah, I just think it is very much one of those songs that you do hear in the parks and stuff like that too, especially by the castle and Bippity Boppity Boutique and things like that. It's, I don't know, I think it's one that most people kind of know too from that era because there's not a ton of songs I think from that whole time period that everyone's aware of, but I feel like this is one of them. So.
Okay.
Didn't make my list, but I do like the song.
This
It did not make my list either.
this was on my list. All right, Nick, your next one.
My next one, everybody should have been in anticipation of, because I believe I stated, I put my flag down on it very early on in our group chat conversations, and I was very adamant that this one absolutely counts, and that is Proud Corazon from Coco, because it is one of the best songs from that movie. It 100% is counting, and I gave you all fair warning, and I told you it was gonna be here. I didn't lie. I made it. I did what Heath did. I made it a rule.
Animation Studios.
I made it a rule, and I made it an exception to the rule.
No.
So
Good thing it's
I
Mike's
didn't
show.
make an exception to the rule. Mike did.
That's all it
I'm
is. It's
following
an
Mike's
exception to the
rules
rule.
because it's
Proud
his
Corazon,
podcast.
because
This
it is
isn't
a
a Walt
great
Disney
song
Animation
to
Studios movie.
end
It's
out
Pixar.
It's a good wind down end of the movie song.
Which song did you pick?
Proud Corazon, the one that they sing at the end.
So you picked like the sixth best song from
No,
Coco?
it is not the sixth best song in Coco.
I mean, maybe 5.
I mean,
It is one of the best. It is an ending that picks you up
right, it is
after
an
the
ending.
heartbreak of Coco.
It's an ending.
Of Remember Me with
You're so
Grandma
broken by the
Coco,
time that
and
song comes
Grandma
on.
Coco is there as a ghost Grandma Coco, and you've got all of the familia together. You've got Miguel singing his song. You've got Hector coming in and taking the guitar and singing with him. And it's a lovely end of the movie that chokes me up. Like I'm already there with Remember Me, and this one just like makes me a puddle for the rest of the afternoon. So
Cool. So remember this for your argument when we do our next list and it actually counts.
I'm not.
when
I'm
we
not
actually can
coming
do
for that
Pixar
one.
songs, I'm gonna cite this for why you don't want a good
No.
Coco song. Apparently.
That list, I'm going to come with all of the songs I didn't pick for this list that are Disney animated movies.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna get more Disney Animation Studios songs out of him on the Pixar list.
This is Bella Notte, Lady in the Tramp. because it wasn't good enough for the last list.
I will slap you through the monitor, sir.
Heath, your next one.
I only have a couple left. My next one, going back to Aladdin, Prince Ali. I don't really have. This is just fun. It's Robin Williams. It's goofy. It's him doing silly voices and imitations while telling us the story, the fake story of Prince Ali, and it's cute and it's just fun to sing along to. That's all I got.
It is. Agreed.
I love that song, and it was higher up on my list initially, but it must have got pushed out of the top 45 when I decided I had too much Aladdin. That's actually the most fun song from the time it came out because they had a whole parade around it. It's
Yes.
amazing. So if you've never seen that parade, you need to go on YouTube and watch it because it's freaking amazing. The spinning camels, the people, like they have the way that they made it look like there was a bunch more people in the parade than there was. It's great.
That's cool. I'll have to watch that.
It's really fun. Definitely worth it.
I have two songs left, and they're both from the same franchise. They're both from Frozen. So my Frozen song, and both of these are going to be ones that, like, seriously, these are the two that you picked from Frozen. So
I don't know.
my one from Frozen, I picked "Love Is an Open Door" because I love this song.
Worst song of the movie.
I love that
How-
song. It's
Other than
33.
the rock, other than the rock
Fucking
people song.
Dare you?
No, it's the song full of lies. I call it the song of lies. That's what it is. It's a song
Doesn't
of
make
lies.
it less fun.
Right, because
Come
all
on,
the
I
rest of
mentioned
these
sandwiches.
songs are just like telling the truth.
So yeah, it's like it
No,
is.
it's a song of lies. It's the song that tricks the audience into thinking that Hans is a good guy, even
I
though
know,
there's
and it
no
got
reason for
me.
him to not be a good guy because he is a good guy. Ah,
Hey, it got me at the end when we find out he's not a good guy, I was like, but he finished her sandwiches.
but he looked at her from the boat with a kind little smile that was just for him and no one else. So how could he be a bad guy?
Heath
No,
looks
it's
like
not-
he's about to have an aneurysm right now.
Of
So
course.
go ahead. What's wrong?
This song was not on my list. I abstained from this conversation.
Well, I didn't say it was in my 80
Because it
minutes.
sucks.
It's number 33.
It's not
Doesn't
as
make
bad
it
as
less
Rock
fun.
People song, but it's definitely bad.
I
Your
prefer- I
other
prefer-
song better be
I
Olaf's
prefer
song.
Fixer Upper to this song. I prefer the Rock People song. But to be clear, I have
Wow.
other Frozen songs way above both of those. These are like, anyway, I abstain.
Patrice, your next one.
I don't have anything else in my list proper except the one that's going to make Keith's brain explode, which is also from Frozen, and it's Let It Go.
That one, I mean, I get it. Like
that would make sense.
I
yeah, I-
freaking love it so much.
I absolutely get it. I understand. It's just
I
I'm just,
hate that I
as a
love it as
parent,
much
I'm
as I
over
do.
it. Yeah.
I should be over it because my youngest son listened to this so much. Like, we had to actually figure out a way to let him have access to like YouTube or something when he first saw the movie so that he could just play that part because he couldn't figure out, he was too young to be able to like just rewind and stuff. So we had to be able to be like, look, you just hit right here and it'll play just this song. And it was all the time with that song, all the time. So the fact that I like it now, I don't know if it just like wore me down or what, because it's one of those, like, it comes back on you. You're like, oh yeah, I do love this song again, but I do sing it in the car more than I should
This
too.
is not boomeranged back. I do not love this
Oh, it's-
song again.
It
But
is the biggest boomerang I've got because I do go through phases where I just can't listen to it. Like, I'm like, oh, you're not in one of these phases now, are you, buddy? Because I don't want to hear it. But then it goes right back to like, did we just listen to that 3 times in a row and I didn't lose my mind? What the heck? Like, I get mad at myself.
but yeah, again, I understand that. Like this might be Disney's biggest song ever. Like, honestly, it might be their
It
biggest
is.
hit they've ever
It
had.
really, yeah.
I realized this when in 2019 I got to the Frozen level of Kingdom Hearts where they decided to just play the whole goddamn song as a cutscene, not abridged. The whole version of the song, like they pretty
Wow.
much just animated the movie into the, because they were building this game when the movie came out and they were like, we have to do the whole thing. That's how big it was. The fact that 6 years later they didn't even decide to like, maybe we should trim that.
Yeah. So I get it. I'm way over the song, but I understand. I think
I even love the instrumental version. I just use that on a different playlist. I really
I
like
don't know
it.
if Mike remembers, but when I did a previous episode of Mix CD and we talked about Oscar songs, I included this, not because I really wanted to. I actually even said I don't want to include this, but I'd be lying if I said this wasn't one of the biggest Oscar Best Picture winning or Best Original Songs ever, like in the history of the category. So like, for its legacy in pop culture alone, like it should be mentioned.
Well, that wasn't the only one on that Oscar list you guys weren't thrilled about putting on, if I remember correctly. There were a lot of Oscar winners that were not the choice songs.
I also said on
there.
that episode, there's a lot better nominees than there are winners in that category.
That is accurate. Nick, your next one.
My last song on my list, one that I like. I you know how I said that When You Wish Upon a Star is my very last song on the thing because that's the Disney Goodnight Kiss. I think that's the perfect way to close out a thing. But the best way to end out a mix CD, though, I think is on a high note. I think you got to go with a banger. You got to have a lot of fun, really close out the party. So that way, as you're all walking out of the party, you can hear When You Wish Upon a Star because it's that wonderful thing. The song, of course, is Eye to Eye from A Goofy Movie because it is the bangerest of all bangers ever bangered by the Disney Corporation. So that's what it is. And if we're going to allow, you know what? I'm willing to let all of my other picks go that you felt were not necessarily allowed. But if we're going to allow the Circle of Life, we're allowing Eye to Eye. And that is my only caveat. I will leave this video call. If we are going to allow one, we should allow the other, and that is my compromise.
It's not a compromise. You're trying to be a dictator. It's Mike's podcast. He already said the rules. You're trying to negotiate something that's not
Mike
what
is
he agreed to.
with me. He's gonna veto.
I guess Nick is going to be leaving the podcast. For the record, I love this song. This song is a banger. And when we do the next episode where we allow Disney Toons
gonna be on
and
both
Pixar and live action, Eye to Eye will be there. I will champion that along with you, right by your side. It's not going to be on this list. Time. It will not be on this list. It is not a Walt Disney Animation Studios.
It's going to be on this list.
Song.
It's absolutely. That's fine. If you don't want a Circle of Life on it, then that we don't have to have the Circle of Life
Nick,
on it.
He said
it's gonna be on this list.
He said your thing's not allowed and my thing is.
I don't believe he said my thing's not allowed. I think you're making that up.
He said it like 7 times. I'm sorry you didn't read.
He absolutely didn't.
What's your next song?
I only have one song left on my top 25, so I don't know how many more rounds people need to. I can keep going like beyond 25 because again, I made 56. But my last one in my top 25 that has not been mentioned is my last villain song, and it is the most dark and disgusting villain song that Disney has ever made, and that's Hellfire from The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Song is fucked.
It's so fucked, dude. It's so gnarly and disgusting and grotesque, and it gives you all kinds of the ick. But like, because of that, it actually makes Count Frollo like one of the greatest Disney villains ever. Because like one thing about Disney is they make their movies fun, right? They make their movies for families and so that they're approachable for kids. And in doing so, there even has to be quote unquote relatable elements to the villains. All of the villains are like this. Like we were talking about some of the other great songs with Ursula. Well, Ursula's got this cool witchcraft to her and she can do potions and she has magic and she's kind of funny. And then Scar like makes self-deprecating jokes at himself and like, you know, like they do little
Frollo has the power to be on the Epstein list.
Well, and that's what I'm getting at is like every villain has some kind of thing where you're like, okay, they're a bad person, but like I like this part of their character. Frollo is not. He is the one villain where it's just like, this guy is vile. He is disgusting. I hate him. And for many years, and it's probably still considered this way, Hunchback of Notre Dame has been considered one of the most adult and dark films that Walt Disney Animation Studios has ever made. And I still think it is. And a large part of it is because of Count Frollo and specifically because of this song. But like, so all of that is what makes the song interesting from like a thematic element and a lyrical element. But then in terms of its instrumentation, if I remember, there's like organ pipes and stuff in the background. Like it's got this like Gothic cathedral like sound that you feel like you could be played in the halls of Notre Dame. and it sounds epic in scale in a way that few songs do. So yeah, as much as the song makes me think of one of the most disgusting characters Disney has ever made, that's also kind of the brilliance of the song and how it makes you hate them so viscerally more than any other song that they've maybe ever made. So yeah, Hellfire is my number 25. I know Patrice is loving this.
I have I've got nothing on this movie.
You
I have zero
genuinely curious then. So
recollection.
if you do you remember what the song's about?
No, I remember him being a horrible character, and I've also just from seeing him in the parks and parades and stuff like that, he's one of the villains that they actually kind of focused on a little more in recent years because he's so just detestable. But
So
I really don't remember.
in the movie, the actual main conflict, which you don't understand as a kid, but when you're an adult and you watch it, you realize the main conflict is he's part of the church and he has the celibacy law, but he's lusting after Esmeralda. And the whole song is about how he's horny for Esmeralda and he wants to fuck her, but he can't fuck her because that would be giving into sin. And so therefore, if I can't fuck her, I have to murder her. That is literally what the song is, because if I don't murder her, then I'm going to hell because I'm going to want to rape her. That's the song. It is dark.
I
Dark.
feel like this movie's darker even than I remember.
It is
Oh,
way
yeah.
darker than you remember. It is
Yeah.
maybe the
feel
darkest
like
thing Disney's ever done, other than
I
like
gotta
Black
take a
Cauldron
time out
or
from my
the
Christmas
first
binge to
Rescuers.
watch this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the first Rescuers. That's some
Yeah.
dark shit right there.
So yeah, that's my number 25.
All right. My only other song that I have on my list, it's from Frozen 2, and this is the most bullshit answer that I could give. I'm putting Lost in the Woods on here. This is such a stupid song,
It's so fun.
but it's a lot of fun.
Mm.
And I feel like Frozen has done a great job of showcasing Kristen Bell, Idina Menzel, and Josh Gad. They've done a huge disservice by not letting Jonathan Groff sing more often, and only letting him sing in one song or one quick song in the first Frozen. That was criminal. But then giving him this song, it's like, really? This is the song that you decide to give him? Fine, I will support this. So
Although the song is hilarious.
the song is hilarious. So yep. That is my last song. Patrice, any other songs?
Nope.
Nick,
That was it.
we're not
Okay.
picking We Are the Champions from
All right.
Mighty
Well,
Ducks,
honestly,
or
I mean,
doing this,
did
Mike.
have if I didn't have you, but from Monsters Inc. But I took that one out because I wanted to fit
'Cause it's in
under the
Monsters,
sea,
Inc.?
and no, just because I wanted to fit in under the sea, and I couldn't fit both.
So Heath, I know you've got a bunch of songs. We are currently at 57 songs right now on this
Yep.
list.
We don't need any more songs.
I could list one more just to piss
This
off
is a
Nick.
double album, is what we're saying.
No, we are only doing one of these.
Oh
So
my gosh.
Heath, give me one more song.
Well, I'll give you the choice. Do you want my number 27, which is actually the next highest one we haven't mentioned, or do you want my number 30, which is the second next highest we haven't mentioned, but the number 30 will piss off Nick? Which one do you want?
Oh, definitely number 30.
30.
I
Okay,
mean,
let's go with 30.
is there a choice here? Come on.
So I'm glad you chose that because one, not just to piss off Nick, but two, this is a movie none of us have talked about. So this is at least a little bit more unique. Again, no character sings this song, but
Of
it
course
is
not.
in the song. And
Fucking
that's
Lilo and Stitch song.
no,
Oh,
Yeah.
of that era though, from Treasure Planet, I'm Still Here, Jim's
Oh.
theme. I love this song. It's the
Here's
Goo Goo
the thing.
Dolls.
This
Come on,
doesn't
it's-
piss me off. I love this song.
Wait,
And
this doesn't piss you off?
No,
You are inconsistent as
no,
fuck.
that's not what I said.
No, because he likes this song.
I love this song, but I didn't pick it because it doesn't fucking count, Heath.
It does by Nick's
Right.
rules. I mean, not Nick's, Mike's. Anyway, this song is great. Like I think it's very
Yeah.
beautiful, and I love it. I actually am not a fan of Treasure Planet in a lot of ways. I think the movie is very flawed.
Really,
As
this is
most of the movies
this is
from
the
the
song that brought up the whole "Can we do this?" because no one's singing in it, and we decided no because
Anyway,
no one's.
I'm ignoring you. So I don't like a lot of the songs of this movies of this era, the experimental era. But this is literally one of the few things I like about this movie at all is this song. I think it's very well constructed. Obviously, it makes a lot of sense. It's by the Goo Goo Dolls, and They're a great band. They were one of my favorite bands in the 90s growing up. I don't know who didn't
Okay.
own the Dizzy Up the Girl album. Like that was, and like,
Seriously, how could you not?
yeah, and who didn't listen to Iris? Like that was just everywhere. So yeah, the song's great. It's a really powerful, feel good, motivational song.
All right.
I didn't own that album because Napster existed then, and I owned the songs
No,
that I
not when that
liked, and
album
that
came
was
out.
it.
Napster existed later.
I'm like, Mikey, were you working at Circuit City when this album came out and telling all the girls like me that came in to get it that you were out because all the guys got off work sooner? No, I swear, it's so weird. I have a very like vivid recollection of the fact that none of me and my girlfriends got it right away, but the dudes we hung out with all happened to have it. It was just so odd, like because it was such a popular album, and I just for some reason remember that being very interesting. That like the three girls that I hung out with all the time that we were always just switching our CDs around. Like we had you guys remember the binders of CDs?
Yes.
I remember that not
do.
being part of I remember that not being part of any of ours because there were four of us that lived. We had like apartments next to each other. There were four of us. So we just like in and out taking each other's crap all the time, like you do when you're in college. And none of us having that album and all being very pissed about it for a while until we finally got a hold of it.
So, Nick, you mentioned you had a couple honorable mentions. Did you want to?
No, they've all been
Okay.
hit. At
Okay. So here is currently where we're at. We're at 58 songs. So we got to whittle this down a little bit. For
Just a bit.
time, we're at 3 hours and 6 minutes. So we need to cut quite a bit of this. However, okay, I would like to hold on 1 second. I want to be respectful of everyone's time. It is almost 1 o'clock for two of you. So
if we can do this quick,
right, okay,
like
yeah.
quick as in like, all right, guaranteed all the ones that we all had on our within our top 25s, I think should be automatic ins. Like if all four of us had it, it was a top 25 song for all four of us, it's in. Just add those to the list. Tell us how much time we have left. How many songs do we have left? How many spaces? Like let's assume we can make it to 25 songs. And then we can play around at the end once we have that time limit set. But let's just add those in now because what is that? Like be our guest, friend like me, man, or actually man out of you wouldn't
Didn't we all have
Again,
all of that?
list proper. All four of us had it. So like in our top
Yeah.
25s, not like stuff that I had at like 53.
Yeah, because some of these were like outside of 30 for me. Not many of them though, now that I'm looking.
Okay, all the ones that I may have misheard, but here are the ones that everybody had. So When You Wish Upon a Star,
Yep.
Be Our Guest,
Yes, I got that.
Yep.
I Want to Be Like You for the Jungle Book,
Yes.
Yep.
Friend Like Me,
Yep.
Yep.
Be Prepared,
Yep.
Yep.
Friends on the
I'm looking to see where Be Prepared was. It's on my list, but I don't think it was 35 for me. But I really do love that song. I'm not opposed to it being in the top
Well,
25.
by the letter of the law.
We can always add it, Patrice.
Yeah.
Right now
let's
we're
just
just
make sure
going
we
the
get
ones
the-
that we all have.
Yeah,
Let's get the
it's
four that
35
are
for
in
me.
all of our 25s first.
Okay.
Friends on the
Yeah.
Other Side,
Yep.
That one is
Yep.
31 for me.
Okay, so no.
Under the Sea,
Yes.
Yep.
32.
Oh,
okay,
Vanity.
even less. Beauty and the Beast.
yes.
Yes.
Okay, so then the ones that are guaranteed to be on this list: Beauty and the Beast, Friend Like Me, I Want to Be Like You, Be Our Guest, and When You Wish Upon a Star. Which
Those are all great songs to have on the list.
okay,
Was
so
it Poor Unfortunate Souls on all our lists?
it wasn't on my list.
Oh, okay. Can you say that again? Because I'm highlighting on my list. What are the ones we have locked in for sure?
When You Wish Upon a Star, Be
Okay.
Our Guest.
Yep.
I Want to Be Like You,
Okay.
Friend Like Me,
Okay.
and Beauty and the Beast.
Okay. Got them. You guys, we have 5 songs. Progress.
5 songs. That's 5 songs.
That's pretty good for us.
Pretty good. We're doing it. We're doing it, Peter. We're doing it.
Okay.
All right. So what are the ones where like 3 of us had it and 1 was off?
Okay. I'm gonna concede right now. I know I'll Make a Man Out of You is gonna make it on this list.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yes.
Make a Man Out of You has to be here.
That was my number 2.
Yes.
And
That's my number 5.
as does we already mentioned it, Be Prepared, I think should be there. Or was it Be Prepared?
So
yeah, I think I was the only one that had it outside
Yeah.
of.
so
the top
the ones that had three people. So we have How Far I'll Go,
Yeah.
A Whole New
Mhm.
World,
Yep.
Into the Unknown, You'll Be in My Heart, Colors of the Wind, Once Upon a Dream, Poor Unfortunate Soul.
3 of us had Once Upon a Dream.
Or maybe 2. So
I had
I
it.
know,
I had it
I
as an
had-
honorable mention. That wasn't in my list proper.
okay. So I had it.
I had it. It was pretty high up on mine. I think I was the one that nominated it.
Heath, where was it on your list?
Uh,
Lower, right?
Oh yeah, it's not my 25 at all.
Okay.
I mean, it's
so-
on my list, but it's not my 25.
All right.
Right.
It was number 50.
Okay. So moving.
And all 3 of you guys had Into the Unknown on your list.
Had
It's
it.
not in my top 25. It just missed it, actually.
Okay.
It was
I had that at 40.
actually mine.
Yeah, I think
had
I was the only
30.
one that had it in my top 25.
Okay.
So I don't know if
yeah.
Into the Unknown should be there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually lower than I thought. I have it at 30.
Poor Unfortunate Souls was one that.
Yeah. So
And
by
that's-
my
I didn't have it on my list, but
by
does-
my count, the ones that I have based off of what you read, Mike, so verify this. I'll Make a Man Out of You. You'll Be in My Heart. Be Our Guest. I Want to Be Like You. Poor Unfortunate Souls. Be Prepared. Friend Like Me. When You Wish Upon a Star. How Far I'll Go. Beauty and the Beast. A Whole New World. And Colors of the Wind. Are those the ones I think we're locked in on so far?
well, hold on.
I wouldn't lock in all of those, but I think we could go. We'd start with those and say, go down the list and be like, okay, like who thinks that these should be in there? Let's do a vote, and like we can start to whittle those down.
All right, hold on. Wait a second. So, a couple others that I missed. Oodalali is on 3 of our lists.
Oh, that was
Sorry,
actually on your
Heath.
list, Mike.
Yeah, it was on my
Nice.
list.
I didn't realize. I thought
Um,
it was just me and Patrice on an island.
Part of Your World is on 3 lists.
Yep. That should be there.
For sure.
I really wouldn't like a cringe song on my list. On the list.
So Poor Unfortunate Souls, that's 3. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the top 15. That's 15 for me.
That's
How many
16.
people had Why Should I Worry?
I
think-
did at 16.
we all 4 of us did
I
actually.
had it done at 38. It's not my my
okay.
25.
Okay.
But I'm fine with it making it. I like it, and we need a Bronze Age pick, in my opinion. So I'm
It's
I'm
really
of
about the only
my
thing
bro-
representing that time frame.
of my Bronze Age picks. Like my Bronze Age picks were Why Should I Worry, the Winnie the Pooh title song, which we never got to, and World's Greatest Criminal Mind. Like, and that's like it. So
Hey,
if it's gonna be
love
one of
that
those
song,
3,
not
it should
on my
be Why
list.
Should I Worry?
Other
I'd vote for the Winnie the Pooh title song.
I sing that to my girls. It's so cute, and I have a little Winnie the Pooh doll, and I make him dance around.
But technically,
Cuddly
that
li-
doesn't
He's
count.
a cuddly little
because
bear all
nobody-
stuffed with fluff.
Nobody
It's
sings
adorable.
it in the
He
thing,
sings,
so I can't
he sings
count
part of it because when they go Winnie the Pooh, he goes, "It's me, Winnie the Pooh," and he has it.
the
No,
tech- the
because
most
that's not part
technic-
of the song. That's not part of the song.
He's
Who is
responding within it in
interjecting?
lyric.
Who is
Well, again,
breaking the fourth wall
two
for that?
things. One, it's still legal. Mike said it is, and 2, that's not the one I'm arguing for. I said we should do Why Should I Worry? Why is this being debated in the first place?
So Surface Pressure has 3 votes.
It was
It's not
14
the
for
one
me.
I would choose from Encanto, but I'm fine with being outvoted on that. I'll concede.
If we have an Encanto song, I'm more open with choosing Encanto songs, but that one was on my list, so I'm gonna vote that one first. But
That's
Patrice,
fine.
I mean,
I'll-
that's the
Heath, which Encanto song would you prefer?
Well, he's already said that.
Dos Oreguitas or the
Okay,
Family
then, yeah,
Madrigal.
I'd be all right. I'd be willing to put some weight behind Family Madrigal if everybody else wants it.
I'd be willing to forego Surface Pressure for Family Magical.
I'm giving you guys Surface Pressure. I already said that. Like, you guys can have, if all 3 of you had it, that's fine. That can be our Encanto
Okay.
pick. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
All right, Friends on the Other Side, Under the Sea, I
Yep.
See the Light. Does everybody, or how many people
I
have
see the
that?
light's 23 for me.
Okay.
I See the Light was 48 for me.
I don't have it on my list.
All right, so that's 2 for that one.
And Friends
Um,
on the Other Side was 31 for me.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
going with what I thought was 3.
Okay.
Cruella DeVille.
26, one outside of my 25.
Yeah, it's 26 for me too.
I didn't have it on my list.
Bare Necessities.
That one's
Yes.
pretty high up on
That
mine.
was 13.
9.
Okay.
That one wasn't on mine, but I wouldn't be opposed to it being here.
Did everyone have I Just Can't Wait to Be King?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Number
that's-
15.
So that's another
19.
one that's guaranteed spot then, because if everybody had that on their list. Out There from The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That was 36 for me. I'm fine with that being the Hunchback pick. I doubt you
I'm
guys
not
are going to
weighing
go
in
for
on
Hellfire.
I defer to your judgment on the Hunchback songs.
Yeah,
Right.
Hellfire is the one that I think is just fine. So many people I know think that's the song of the movie.
The
just
number
like,
27 pick that I was talking about, it was either 27 or Piss Off Nick at 30. My number 27 is The Bells of Notre Dame, which is the opening song, which
Yeah.
I also think is pretty great. But
Pretty good.
yeah, I'm fine with doing Out There. That's like the I Wish song of that film, and it works really well.
Can I make a plea to the court for the Tangle song I've Got a Dream? I think that would be a fine addition since we all had a different Tangled song. I didn't know if
I think there are better Tangled songs, but I know that one's personal to you. So I mean, but for me, I would say that's more of a 25 to 50 range. I don't think
which
that's top
Tangled
25.
song would you prefer?
I have higher than that. I have I See the Light, and I have When Will My Life Begin? Both higher
Me
than
too.
that.
I have When Will My Life Begin at 29 and I See the
Yeah.
Light at 23.
Mike,
I didn't rank mine, so I had.
you didn't put Tangled on your list? I thought you had a Tangled song.
I did. I
See the Light.
Yeah.
Right. Gotcha.
So
All right, I'll throw my weight behind I See the Light to get a Tangled song in there.
I'm fine with that.
Good with
Although
that.
we do also have to start paying attention. We don't want all of our songs to be just because
So-
if we like a lot of our songs aren't necessarily the fun umpity songs. They're more of the serious ones.
So we've got, because Belle has 3 people.
And
right?
it really only, well, I wasn't on my list because I just knocked it down because of
Okay. All right.
past trauma from trying to nominate that song. So I am
uh,
100% a lover of Belle.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm fine with Belle being there. At this point, I would like to say that Circle of Life needs to be here. Like, it just needs to be.
And with Circle of Life will come Eye to Eye from a Goofy movie.
No, those are not the same.
That they are 100% the same.
No,
Neither should count or both should count.
That's
That is
not what
the
Mike said.
compromise.
He said multiple times.
What he
did
said to
not
me.
say that.
Hakuna Matata. I've got 3 people had Hakuna Matata.
I had it at 28 outside of my
Okay,
25.
outside.
It's pretty high on mine. I think mine's at 12.
All right, so that's 2, and everything else is 2 or 1 now. So that leaves us right now with, let me pull up the playlist now.
We are at 3,005 seconds with just the ones I had on my list. So we're getting close because I don't have all of the times for the ones that you added.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
We're with just the ones I have on my
Do
list.
we
We're at
have a
50
Hercules
minutes.
song?
No,
We all had different Hercules songs.
I know we all
so
had different ones.
I posed this since we all picked different ones and none of us picked Zero to Hero on our list. Maybe we make that one the compromise song. Like none of us get our own picks. We just put that one on there instead.
or we can do Go the Distance and make the right decision.
Go the Distance is
song
within my
can't
top
be
25. It's just not my top
sappy-
Hercules song.
I want song though.
How much
I don't
work do
care
we
if we have
have
a
in
lot
here?
of the same tone. I just want the best songs. Like that's not a
And
factor.
I absolutely care if we have a lot of the same songs. We're making a mix CD. We're not
Of
making
the
a
best Disney
samey
songs.
CD.
That is the objective. A mix
The
CD
objective
of the best
is to make
Disney
a
songs.
CD that's fun. I think is the objective. A CD you want to listen to.
Yeah, I want to listen to the best
You
Disney
have to listen
songs.
to the best songs.
I need to. Yeah.
Are the
and I
best
need-
songs
That's
not
why
fun to
we
listen
need.
to?
No, not always. No, sometimes you need uppity songs that are just as good, but not considered as good by people who have sticks up their butts.
I'm glad that
People
you feel
who wouldn't vote for.
I'm glad you feel that
I'm
I'll make
Just
a man out of
Ken
you.
because
Be our
What Was
guest,
I
and
Made
Under the
Of is a
Sea
better
are
song.
uppity emotional songs and not fun.
Mikey, what's your feelings on the Hercules debate?
Actually, I'm looking at our list, dude. Over half of our list are like uppity fun songs. Like we do not have that many of the like
Do we
serious
have enough
emotional
fun?
songs. We have plenty of the fun songs, sir.
I don't know. I don't think you can be trusted on what is considered to be fun and what's not.
here's where we are at right now. We're at an hour and 34 minutes. We've got 28 songs and some things that we kind of need to settle. So here's what we have currently on the list. So we've got When You Wish Upon a Star, Be Our Guest, Circle of Life, How Far I'll Go, A Whole New World, I'll Make a Man Out of You, Part of This World, You'll Be in My Heart, Colors of the Wind, I Want to Be Like You, Poor Unfortunate Souls, Why Should I Worry, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, Friends Like Me, Surface Pressure, Be Prepared, Friends on the Other Side, Under the Sea, I See the Light, Go the Distance, The Bare Necessities, I just can't wait to be king. I've included I Got a Dream on here because Nick, I might have a proposal for you in a second.
No, I'd say you can cut it.
No.
We're already over time, so it needs to be cut
Just
since
let
it
him
doesn't have
give
the
you
votes.
his-
You don't have the votes. You don't have the votes.
Out there, Beauty and the Beast, Belle, Family Madrigal. We need to settle the Hercules debate. And I still do have eye to eye on here because I want to hear Nick and Heath duke this one out.
We'll do that. We'll do that later. My first proposal on cutting some of these. What movies have multiple songs? Like which one has the most multiples? Because
The Lion
I feel
King,
like
for
Lion
sure.
King
The Lion
Well,
King.
or Beauty and the Beast.
I'm
Lion
going to
King
stick by my franchise Paradiso stance, which is I don't care what has multiples. I want the best. So
and I'm going to stick by
if-
my stance
if
of
one
I
song
want a
has-
variety.
if
So
one
let's.
film has more than another, that's just because
We're not making a list. We're making a mix CD that we have to listen to, and
I know, and I
I
want
can
the
just
best songs.
listen. I can just listen to just like I wouldn't put all of my favorite Aladdin songs on this. I wouldn't put all the Hercules songs on this. I'm not putting all the Lion King songs on it. I think we cut Hakuna Matata if we're cutting a Lion King, and I think we cut a Beauty and the Beast song.
To be clear, I'm not opposed to cutting Hakuna Matata. I'm just saying as a principle, I don't want us to say, oh, this film has more songs than another, so therefore we need to cut from this film. I think we should cut from the songs that we just don't think are as good as the other songs. And in which case I would agree with you. I think Hakuna Matata is one of the weaker options of not just the Lion King songs, but of all the songs that have been listed. And I'm okay with cutting it.
Yeah.
Guys,
It was pretty high on my list, but I'm still fine with it.
guys, love this. Hakuna Matata, not a song that I said. So cool.
What? I
Thanks.
could have sworn you.
I did
Yeah.
not. I did not.
I'm
So
almost positive
Wow.
you said it.
love it.
The
Love
most
it.
civil argument we've ever had, and we didn't need to have it.
Well, it's a good thing we all agreed then.
Okay.
Yeah, glad to know it's not going to make the list.
Okay. Here are the ones that have multiples. So let's start with Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast has Be Our Guest, Belle, and Beauty and the Beast. Do
If
we
one
need
of those had to go, I would say Belle, but
Belle
I
would be
prefer,
my vote.
I would prefer none of them go.
As of right now, I'm cool with keeping Belle. Let's hear what some of the other movies that have multiples are.
the multiple The Lion King? So The Lion King has Circle of Life, Be Prepared, and I Just Can't Wait to Be King.
None
Now,
of those should go.
I don't
So-
want to cut any of those.
Yeah, I don't think we need to cut any of those.
Yeah.
So okay, and next, what's
Uh,
Aladdin? How many does Aladdin have?
two.
Just the two.
A Whole New World
Okay.
and
That's fine.
And neither of those go. Yeah.
Okay, so that's fine. That's fine.
let's
What's Little Mermaid have?
we'll get to Little Mermaid in a second. So let's talk about Encanto because we've got Family Madrigal and we have Surface Pressure.
I already said we could cut Family
Yes, I
Madrigal.
understand that, Heath, but
Which song is longer?
Family Madrigal,
By how much? Like,
Like-
is it
a minute.
a whole minute? Oh, maybe we should cut Family Madrigal then. I know. I mean, I was hoping to keep it, but it's a longer song.
Okay.
Because if we cut a long song, then that's less songs we have to cut.
So
Because like how many? Like we're 10 minutes over right now. We're looking to cut 10 minutes, not necessarily songs, but that could take us down to only 5 minutes, depending on how long the song is.
so your next,
It is over
You're-
4 minutes.
you've got for the Little Mermaid, you've got Part of Your World, Poor Unfortunate Souls, and Under the Sea.
None of
from a-
those go.
From a timing perspective, we've got 3:15 for Under the Sea, 452 for Poor Unfortunate Souls, and 315 for Part of Your World.
I don't think any of
I don't
those
think
go.
we need to lose any of those yet. But what are we at for a total time at the moment?
An hour and 30 minutes.
But I thought we were already at. We just removed.
What are some of the
Family
one-offs?
Madrigal.
I'm not worried about
So-
multiple movies. What are some of the one-offs?
Robin Hood, Oodalali,
which is less than a minute.
It's just only like 58
Yeah.
seconds.
Moana, How Far I'll Go.
That stays.
I don't
Yeah, I
want to
don't
lose
wanna lose
that.
I'll Make a Man Out of You from
Stays.
Mulan, which I'm
No.
happy to remove it from.
Nope, that stays.
You're the
no,
only
if-
one
if-
that's happy.
If
Tarzan.
anything, Mike,
Tar-
we should be adding another Mulan song.
Tarzan, You'll Be in My Heart.
That stays.
I would like to cut that.
It's 1 minute and 37
It
seconds.
stays, Nicholas.
Not really gonna-
yeah.
It's not really going to get us much.
Colors of the Wind.
I would also like to cut that.
That was my number 24, so that's right on the cusp for me. I would like to keep it, but it's
Yeah,
cutable.
it's my number
That's
Look,
25.
yeah, mark Colors
it-
of the Wind as a potential cut.
Because it is 3.5 minutes. It's not one of the shorter songs.
Mark
we
it
could
as a
find a way to-
potential because
Yeah.
what we should do is mark the ones that we think are potential cuts, and then we could duke it out amongst those potentials
Okay.
once we can figure out time and everything like that.
Betty Boo, minute and 18 seconds.
I'm willing to
That's
keep
fair.
it as long as that's the only, because I think Cinderella should be represented.
It's the only one.
So
That's the only
that's
one
fine.
that made it.
That's a good one. I think that should be our opener. It's a fun.
When You
opening
Wish
song.
Upon a Star is
That stays.
That stays. That there's.
Yeah, that
I mean, the fact that you would even ask that, Mike, is a little concerning. That one should be locked in.
Yeah.
I highlighted that one blue. All of the blue highlights are ones that we can't touch.
Next, I've got Friends on the Other Side.
I really want that to stay.
I would also like that one to stay. That's 216 seconds. That's long. So that's a 4-minute song.
Okay.
It was 31 on my list. I don't have strong feelings on it either way.
Mark it as a potential, but I don't. I
No,
I'm
like
just saying to mark it. I'm gonna fight for it with you here.
Okay.
I'm gonna say mark it as a potential just because it is a longer one and it's not one that was on everyone's list.
We've got 2 Jungle Book songs.
Oh, that's right. I
yeah.
wanted to. I don't love having to do this, but I think we should put Bare Necessities
No.
as a potential go.
No, neither. They're
Both
safe.
those songs are over 4.5 minutes. 'cause
Yeah.
they're both amazing.
Jungle Book songs are marked safe from cutting.
I don't think. I think. Be Like You is because we all had it, but Bare Necessities we didn't all have. So I think that one.
But I think 3 of us did. We have like twofers on here.
Within the top 25, 3 of you did.
They're both
I
high up for
have-
me.
I have those songs at 6 and 13.
Mine are at 9 and 13.
Mike,
I didn't rank mine.
but were they in your
Yeah, but,
list?
like-
They're
Yeah, they were both on. They were both
They're
on my
both on
list.
your list. All right.
Jungle Book is marked safe from cutting from this list.
Okay, here's a question: do we need to have a Hunchback of Notre Dame song on here?
We don't. I would like one, but
Do we
don't
have a
need it.
Hercules song?
That's another thing. So I have Go the Distance on here, but we have 4 different Hercules songs, or like 3 of them.
Wait, what? We don't. So if Go the Distance is the only Hercules song, I think we could get rid of Out There because Go the Distance and Out There are 2 very, very similar songs. Personally, I think Out There should be the one we keep, only because I think it is a song that doesn't get as much love as it deserves, but I would be so hating myself if we didn't have a Hercules song on here. So
I think Go
if
the
I had to
Distance is
choose-
better than Out There.
if
But
I
I
had
will
to
agree
choose
that
one or the other,
tonally they fill the same void.
they do. They're like the same song. So I can get rid of Hunchback if that'll save us some time.
Or we could just put Hellfire back in.
Unless you don't want Hunchback to go, Mike. Because it was only you and me that had it.
No, I had that on my. I mean, it wasn't my 25. But I had
Yeah,
it,
but you had it much
I
further
had it
down.
at 36. Yeah.
So if we cut Out There, that's 4 minutes and 26 seconds.
Okay, that's good chunk.
So if you were to remove that, which I can always add it, That puts us at 26 songs and 1 hour and 25 minutes.
So
So
we'd only need to cut 5 minutes.
5 minutes, yeah.
All right,
Uh,
here. What are the songs that we said to mark as potentials?
Actually, could you even? Not sorry to be more annoying, but can you do a rundown of every song we still have, real
All right,
quick?
here's what we currently have.
Yeah.
When You Wish Upon a Star,
Stays.
Oodalali,
Reluctantly stays.
Be Our Guest,
Stays.
Circle of Life,
Stays.
How Far I'll Go,
Stays.
A Whole New World,
Stays.
I'll Make a Man Out of You,
Stays.
Part of Your World,
Stays.
You'll Be in My Heart,
Stays.
Colors of the Wind.
Asterisk.
Yeah, I think that's one where I mean, it barely made my list.
Yeah, that's.
I don't think anyone had super strong feelings on it because I know I
No,
nominated.
I'd be willing to cut Colors of the Wind.
because it's over 4 minutes, right? It's
Yeah.
a longer,
I want to go through
longer song.
everything real quick, but yeah, that's an asterisk. That one's
or it's
on the
3.5
chopping block.
minutes. So,
I Want to
yeah.
Be Like You,
Stays.
Poor Unfortunate Souls,
Stays.
Why Should I Worry,
That's the only
Stays.
thing I think we have from that
Yeah,
time frame.
That's the only
Maybe.
Dark Ages we have.
Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo,
Stays.
Friend Like Me,
Stays.
Surface Pressure.
Is it? Do we still
Honestly,
have?
that's almost
yeah.
feeling like an asterisk to me at this point too.
When you put it up against everything
We're
else,
up against,
you know,
that's up
that
against
way.
everything else we've mentioned. Like fuck,
Keep
Colors of
going.
the Wind is still better than that.
Be Prepared.
Stays.
Well, if
Keep
we
going.
if okay, Be Prepared, Friends on the Other Side,
Stays.
Under the Sea,
For me. Stays.
I See the Light,
Stays.
That was my top Tangled pick.
Go the Distance,
Stays.
The Bare Necessities,
Stays.
Oh, yeah.
I Just Can't Wait to Be King,
Stays.
Beauty and the Beast,
Stays.
Oh, yeah.
Bell,
Asterisk.
How long's Bell?
Less than
5
5 minutes.
5 minutes and 9
Is it-
seconds.
Yeah, 'cause
Five?
you
Seriously?
got to think about the part where she goes back to the field and starts the adventure somewhere. Like that's all part of the same song.
Yeah.
That's true. I say we cut Bell and then that's our list.
Well, is there anything else after Bell, Mike? Or is that the end of the list?
Eye to Eye. I still
Eye to
have Eye on
But
it.
Eye to Eye is only Eye to Eye isn't that long, so we'd still have to cut one other. If we cut
So-
Bell, then
Okay.
we're good. If we cut Eye to Eye, then you have to cut another song somewhere.
Well,
Here-
Eye to Eye
and
should
also,
be cut because
and that other
should not
song
be a
has
part
to
of the
be
list.
Circle of Life. We have to cut Circle of Life if we cut Eye to Eye.
No,
So
those are not the same thing.
Yeah.
that's the compromise.
Circle of Life is from the right production studio.
Yes, like,
I'm
this
sorry.
isn't up for debate.
They're
This
both
isn't a matter
Disney
of opinion.
movies. In fact,
the-
one could argue that a Goofy movie is more Disney than The Lion King because
Oh, shut the fuck up.
flipping
No,
Goofy
no.
is
You're
in
just-
the movie. Mickey Mouse makes an appearance.
That-
Nothing could be more Disney than that.
You're digging your own grave, sir.
I am not. In fact, it's making more sense the more I say
Again,
it.
you're coming off so MAGA. You're arguing
Well,
against the
King
fact.
is fucking Hamlet with lions.
That doesn't
it's-
matter what it
It's
is.
Shakespeare.
It's objective
it's
fact.
not
Shakespeare
So
that
Okay,
made-
okay.
we're only doing the 63 Walt Disney Animated Studios films. He
All
said
right,
that from
and
the
if we're
very
gonna be
beginning
that
of this
specific,
project.
we're also only doing songs that are sung by characters in
No,
the film.
he also said he will accept some songs. Some
Yeah,
means a small
and
amount,
Eye
and
to
we
Eye
only
is
have
some of
one
those songs.
that qualifies. He said some songs that don't have characters singing. And even still, the animals are the ones singing that. Just because it's not one of the main characters doesn't mean that it's not them singing. So, like, I'm sorry, you are just no. Eye to Eye shouldn't count. When we do the next episode, I'm right there with you, buddy. I'm championing
Nope.
Eye to Eye, but it doesn't belong in this episode.
No, it's happening.
So
Happening, and it's gonna happen.
I think that the cuts Eye to Eye because it objectively doesn't belong, and then the other cut is either Surface Pressure because we at least still have a revival era song with Tangled, I See the Light, or we cut Bell because I think either Surface Pressure or Bell is the weakest. But if we cut Eye to Eye and Bell, that means we actually give ourselves probably an extra 2 or 3 minutes back, and in which case we can get another song on there that we actually really love, which is kind of what I'm in favor of doing.
No, we should cut Color of the Wind and
Because I like Color of the Wind more than Bell and more than Color of the Wind and Bell are about the same, but at least Pocahontas is represented that way. But
Mhm.
I definitely like it more than like Surface Pressure. I don't want That to be cut.
kind of that post Lion King era is already well represented with Tarzan, with Hercules, with Mulan as well. So I'm fine with cutting Colors of the Wind. I'm also fine cutting Belle. Nick, unfortunately, I do have to cut Eye to Eye, but
No, no.
but
Circle of Life is also going.
No, it's not.
No,
I would
think
like
he's gonna just throw
Nick,
you a bone and make it an automatic in on the next list.
Nick.
I
Well,
won't be taking part in the next list. If Eye to Eye is not on this list and Circle of Life is, I am
Mike,
done with
Mike,
this.
don't give in to terrorism. It is
thing.
not
I'm
your
not
fault
taking
that
part.
he
You
is
can
not
do it without
understanding the
me.
rules that
I
you set
will.
from the beginning.
Fine, Mike. I'll let you get away with it. You can keep it on later. I'll let you get away with it. Whatever. Go on. Make your lists.
Someone write this day down on the calendar.
But let it be known that I was the one that caved and compromised to lose.
you didn't lose. You
Oh, I
You
did.
didn't lose.
Circle of Life still on this list?
How is that losing? That was
Because
allowed.
it doesn't belong here. I'll stop arguing it, but I don't think it's fair. I don't think that changing the rules for that one song should count. But it's fine.
It was never a rule change. He never said it wasn't allowed. I went back through all the messages this whole time you guys have been going. I went back and read them. He never said that. In fact, multiple times he confirmed it is eligible.
Okay, that's fine. It's fine. I'm sorry.
Love you, buddy.
I know. I love you too.
I was about to say you gotta I know as opposed to and I love you too.
There are a lot of feelings.
I'm
here
not
right now,
big.
guys.
I'm not big mad. I'm just
He's bigly
disappointed.
Okay, I need to cut one more song then. So
Oh, for fuck's sake.
so it's
genuinely
either
the funniest thing all night.
it's either
fucking
gonna be
amazing.
Colors. Nick, I'm gonna let you pick Belle or Colors of the Wind.
That's so great.
Colors of the Wind.
Oh my god.
Beautiful. Lock
Okay.
it in, boys.
1 hour and 18 minutes.
Oh,
I almost do not care
You know
about
what?
order
Throw
right now.
Tigger in there. Why
I
not?
certainly don't. Throw Tigger on the list and slap
Holy
a label
shit.
on it, baby.
oh, that made me so happy.
Okay, fair, fine. Hour and 19 minutes, 25 songs. The wonderful thing about Tiggers is on there.
Oh
All right.
my god. It's so great.
I don't even know how I feel at this moment. I feel like I have so many feelings and none of them able to be expressed.
All right, now that I've worn them down, Be Our Guest is number one. When You Wish Upon a Star is last. Do whatever you want in the middle. I don't care.
Sounds good.
Just hit random.
Wait, okay, what was the last song?
When You Wish Upon a Star
He
is
wants
what
When
I
You
would
Wish
like.
Upon a Star
Yeah.
at the end and Be Our Guest to open.
I agree with both those positionings. It was so
Heath,
gracious.
Circle of Life in the 3 spot.
Yes.
What's in the 2 spot?
We don't know yet.
Oh, why'd you skip 2 then?
Mike
Trust me,
knows the
trust
way
me.
I mix. I
I-
make
I-
mixes. Number 3 is always supposed to be the most impactful song, and number
I
4
know.
is supposed to be the quote unquote best song. That's how I mix them. I think of it like
Patrice-
a baseball lineup. Your number
Patri-
3 hitter, it should be like your big all-star, and your number 4 hitters, your cleanup batter that can bring everyone home.
Interesting.
And so like in
Because now
terms of
I'm
CD,
kind of thinking, since Circle of Life is here, it should be the first song. It
So-
opens the movie. It opens this.
that's what I was going to suggest, but I'm letting you literally have.
No,
what you
I
want,
think
so.
Nah,
Heath is right. I think Circle of Life should be the first song.
And I would put Be Our Guest at 3.
Oh, okay. I was going to suggest it as 2, but 3's fine.
But
That's-
essentially 3 is the way I
better
look at
spot,
CD
yeah.
mixes is when you get to track 3, at that point you should be hooked. You should know the tone of the album enough to want to listen through the rest of it. And then after it's hooked you, track 4 is the best fucking song you have to just
Okay.
be like, oh,
So-
now I'm locked in and I'm having the best time of my life.
What if we do Circle of Life, then Oodle Lolly, then Be Our Guest, then Friend Like Me?
I like that because I was
I
thinking
don't know
along
if
the same
Udalali
lines.
is high enough energy to be sandwiched between those songs. And I wonder
It's
if it should
kind of
be
an
later.
opening song, and the whistling kind of gets me going with
Yeah. Because
the
it's kind of an
the wind
opener.
up. It's more of a wind up.
Is it too much opener to do 2 openers right back to back?
Otherwise, I feel like it almost needs to be at the end because the end of that minute does kind of.
To me,
out.
is like a track 18 through 22.
What about Bippity Boppity Boo at number 2?
I would like a classic
Mhm.
here. If we're gonna do Wish Upon a Star at the end, I would like
Yeah, I think
Bippity boppity boo here.
Bippity works in the 2 spot. And then
Be our guest at 3.
be our guest. And
then what do we say is just like the most emotional, like probably part of your world should be 4, would be my suggestion.
I
Like
think that should be pretty high up. Yeah.
part of your world's good.
and then probably after that, since we just had a more emotional ballad, we want to up the tempo again. It should probably be a more lively song. This is probably where you could do I'll Make a Man Out of You.
That's about where I had it on my list too. I feel like we should have a villain song then.
Yeah.
But we just did a Little Mermaid, so
it'd have to be
Kinda
Prepared
needs
or
to
Friends
be-
on the Other Side.
I think Friends on the Other
Friends
Side
on the Other Side, because we just kind of
villain
had
song.
Lion
Mhm.
King too. Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna have to repeat some of this stuff. So Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo's number 2.
Be Our Guest.
What's number
Part
4?
of Your World.
Okay.
And then Friends on the Other Side. No, I'll Make a Man
we
Out
say
of You.
I'll Make a Man Out of You.
I'll Make a
and
Man
then
Out of You,
Friends.
then Friends on the Other Side.
Okay.
Are you making it on your phone at this point? Is it
Yeah.
not?
Yeah, it's not cooperating. Okay, so we've got Moana, Ali. Oh wait, no. Where did you want me to put friend like you, friend like me?
We haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah.
If we just did,
But it wouldn't. Well, it wouldn't be
Friends-
too bad around there with like Bare Necessities.
So Friends on the Other Side, that's 8, right?
so we just did I'll Make a Man Out of You, followed by Friends on the Other Side.
Okay.
And that's at the 5 and 6 spot. So we're on track 7 now.
What do we feel about Surface Pressure after that? I kind of feel like those 2 songs can flow into each other.
It's so hard to pair Lin-Manuel Miranda with anything else.
Well, because the Friends
It's
on the
just
Other
such
Side
a
goes,
different.
because I've got friends on the other side. Dun, 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 dun. And then Surface Pressure is dun dun dun
Dun, dun,
dun
yeah.
dun, dun. And it
Yeah.
kind of picks it
Mhm.
back up, but then takes it to a different place.
Yep.
And then after Surface Pressure, we would need to do another ballad because we've done 3 up tempo numbers in a row at that point. So something has to bring it back
You'll
down.
Be in My Heart be a good one?
I think that should be saved more towards the end
Yeah.
for the emotionally impactful ending. And I think this is where you put Go the Distance.
Oh yeah, that's a better song because it's towards the beginning of that movie also.
Okay, so it's Surface Pressure and then Go the Distance.
Yes,
Okay.
at least
And then-
tentatively. This can all
How
be
does-
flipped around.
How does
obviously.
Why Should I Worry sound right after that then?
I'm actually good
Or
with
is
that.
Yeah,
that
kinda like that.
is it too down to upbeat again?
No, you're good.
No,
You're good.
you're inevitably going to have that when you come off a
Yeah.
ballad regardless. And I actually like Why Should I Worry and just Billy Joel's vibe after
Yeah.
Go the Distance.
Okay, others that we still have right now. So Friend Like Me, How Far I'll Go, Oodalali, A Whole New World, You'll Be in My Heart, I Want to Be Like You, Poor Unfortunate Souls, Be Prepared, Under the Sea, I See the Light, Bare Necessities, I Just Can't Wait to Be King, Beauty and the Beast, Belle, The Wonderful Thing About Tiggers.
All right. So we
I
just
think-
did.
I think Oodalali should go here because
I
this
was
is like
actually
the
gonna
middle
say-
of the soundtrack. Give a little like quick
It's
break.
al- it's
before
almost like an
jumping
interlude.
into- yeah,
Mhm.
before jumping into something like I Just
And-
Can't Wait to Be King.
Well, I don't know if we want to go that upbeat. I think we should stay more retro. We should do one of the Jungle Books here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a
Mhm.
good point.
I don't think it matters which one.
I would do Bare
Bare
Necessities.
Necessities is
Mhm.
what I was
I
going to
think Bare
suggest, yeah.
Necessities, and then you can go back to Renaissance.
Okay,
Let's-
so Oodalali, Bare Necessities.
I
Because
just can't wait to be
Bare,
king.
Bare Necessities ends with them trailing off in a fade out.
And then I just can't wait to be king comes in with like soft tribal drums and builds up from there. I think that would work.
Okay. Yeah.
Then do you go straight from I Just Can't Wait to Be King to Under the Sea? Or is that too much?
I think we need another villain song.
Yeah, maybe put Poor Unfortunate Souls there.
Because we also need to split up the villains. So we have Be Prepared and Poor Unfortunate Souls. We need to
Well,
split those
if
two
we're gonna do a
up.
villain song here, it has to be Poor Unfortunate because we just did a Lion
Yeah,
King
because
song.
we just did Lion
Oh,
King.
good point. Good point.
But
Do
so I would actually
could we
hold
maybe
then because
switch
I think
out?
we want Poor Unfortunate Souls later.
I think maybe instead of Just Can't Wait to Be King, we do Under the Sea and Be Prepared
I like that more.
instead.
I
Yeah.
think Poor Unfortunate Souls should be saved as the final villain song towards the end of the playlist.
Okay, so then we have Bare Necessities, Under the Sea, Be Prepared. Here's what we have left. I just can't wait to be king. Poor unfortunate souls. Friend like me. How far I'll go. A whole new world. You'll be in my heart. I want to be like you. I see the light. Beauty and the Beast. Belle. The wonderful thing about Tiggers.
I think How Far I'll
I would-
Go sounds good here.
How Far I'll Go would work. And then see, it's tough because How Far I'll Go is not an upbeat number, but it's not a ballad either. It's an anthem song, which is its own dynamic. So we could go either way off this. We could go a ballad or we could go an energetic upbeat number.
Is that where we should splice in Tigger?
No, I don't want to spice in Tigger because Tigger should be used like Udalali as an intermission,
Yeah.
and we just used Udalali. So we need to go at least. I
Oh,
would
it
say
felt like it was
two-
further back.
I think we need to do at least like 3 more songs before we do Tigger.
Okay. Sometimes when I get stuck in the middle, I like to build the end and then
Yeah.
work my way
Do
back.
the maze backwards.
Yeah. So like Wish Upon a Star is our last one. As I said before, I like a big number to close it out before we kind of wind it down.
Friend
I
Like
think
Me.
Friend Like Me would fit here.
Okay.
But
Before
what
that
would
should be I
Or would
See
you
the
want, like-
Light.
I See the Light before that? Okay.
Mhm.
I was gonna suggest You'll Be in My Heart, but I think I like that better.
But if you do You'll Be in My Heart and then lead into I See the Light, You'll Be in My Heart is a short enough song, and it
It will feel like
Okay.
one gigantic
Yeah.
ballad.
Yeah.
So you can do Now I See the Light, and then right before that do You'll Be in My Heart. Before that, you probably do Poor
Is that-
Unfortunate Souls.
Is that I was gonna say, is that where we put Poor Unfortunate?
And then you need one more upbeat number. You could do Just Can't Wait to Be a King here, and then before that do the Tigger song.
it's either that or the Bell song is just kind of hanging out there right now.
Oh, I forgot about Bell.
Bell needs to be
Hmm.
sandwiched in the middle because it's an
Yeah.
expositional song. It's
Mhm.
not a feeling song.
Okay, then where are you going to put Beauty and the Beast then? Because currently, right now, if
Did you just put in the Tigger song?
if we do Poor Unfortunate Souls or if you do Tigger and then Poor Unfortunate Souls and then the other ones that we talked about, here's what you still have in between Be Prepared and Tigger. You have How Far I'll Go, I Just Can't Wait to Be King, A Whole New World, I Want to Be Like You, Beauty and the Beast, and Belle.
Probably do Bell then, just to get it out of the way.
So it's further away from Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah. And then you probably do I Just Can't Wait to Be King, How Far I'll Go.
It's either I Just Can't Wait to Be King, if you do How Far I'll Go, I Want to Be Like You, A Whole New World, Beauty and the Beast.
I don't like A Whole New World and Beauty and the Beast.
And Beauty and the
being
Beast
back to
being
back.
next to each other.
Yeah.
So then why don't
Otherwise,
you-
I like it.
Why don't you
put them in there
switch-
for now, and then we can.
Well,
You
We
said
can fiddle with
major
it.
deja vu.
but then, okay, so then the order would be if we go Be Prepared, then we do Belle, I Just Can't Wait to Be King, How Far I'll Go, A Whole New World, Want to Be Like You, Beauty and the Beast.
What's after Beauty and the Beast? Is that
Tigger.
the Tigger
That's
song?
when we go into Tigger.
What
Or
if we did
Put
this? What if
Tigger
we did
before
this?
Beauty and
Oh.
the Beast.
What if we slid Bell
Yeah.
in between Why Should I Worry and Oodalali? Or put Bell right after Oodalali. We get the transition of Oodalali, then we start
Here's
with
another
Bell.
consideration. And does Bell belong? Maybe we change it out if we're having this much problem finding a good fit for it. I'm not saying we have to do that. I'm saying that's
No,
an
I
option.
think-
Like
I
I think it's just because we were having a hard time getting. the
I
two Beauty
think
and
the
Beast
issue
songs
is
away
we
from each
forgot
other.
about it and we didn't slide it in early. It should be an earlier song.
we can do that earlier.
I based on the way you like to start out your things, Heath, I kind of like how we opened this thing. I think if we slide Bell in right after Oodalali, it gets it out of the way. It leaves a Beauty and the Beast song in the middle, and it gives us space to use Beauty and the Beast later in.
What about
thing.
this? What if we actually put Bell way up, put it at 2?
Isn't
in
Be Our Guest
place
like
It's 3.
Oh,
Best is
Be Our
3,
Guest is
yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Never mind. We can't do that then. Disregard.
I think I'm kind of with Nick on putting it right after or in between Why Should I Worry or Oodalali. Because if you do Bell, Bare Necessities, Under the Sea, no, because if you move Bell there, then you've got the 2 Lion King songs, Be Prepared and I Just Can't Wait to Be King.
Well, no, we do Be Prepared, and then
Do you guys have a spreadsheet we can share this on? I need at this point. I need to actually see it and visualize it.
I've got it. I've got them copy. Give me a second. I'll put it on a Google Doc.
Because at this point, I'm having trouble seeing them.
Or I
in
guess
my
I can.
brain at this point.
Okay, give me a second. We're almost done. We're almost done.
I'm like, I'm just trying to stay awake.
I know, I know.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, great. I love your spelling of bibbity.
Bibbidi is great.
That is awesome.
It was quick spelling. All right. So yeah, so I
Scroll
think
up for me.
if we slide so okay, give me 1 second because I had them all just kind of in one line. So these to the side are the ones we haven't placed yet. I think I'm missing something. Or do we only have 25 songs?
I have on the list 25.
Okay. So I had an extra space. So we have
Can-
Circle of Life,
is-
Bibbidi Bobbidi. Go ahead.
I feel like
just-
surface pressure should be later. I think if you put Bell where surface pressure is, that helps a lot. And then we can have the upbeat nature of surface pressure for later in the mix.
I think the other thing that could actually help is that we've got Friend Like Me is the second to the last because it's like all upbeat and everything. But Just Can't Wait to Be King's kind of same upbeat nature and would get it away from the other Lion King song without putting Friend Like Me
wait.
right next to another Aladdin. Unless we're missing, yeah, because it's a whole
Is
new
a whole
world's
new
way
world
higher.
supposed to be up there? Did I have
No.
that in the right spot?
No, that's not in the right spot.
Okay. I
I'll make a
didn't
man
think so.
out of you was after part of your world.
Okay, so that was the issue. Actually, no, I don't think that would work.
I think Bell should be at 7. It needs to be earlier because it's an intro song.
Yeah.
It just feels weird having it in the mid or late part of the mix.
And it would still
What
be
if we
almost 10
did
minutes
what if
away
we
from
did
the
this?
other
What if
one.
we swapped Belle and Friends on the other side?
Then it's even closer to Be Our Guest.
That's true.
I think that's really about as close as you'd want it from the
Yeah.
same movie.
You think is bad. Necessities. Necessities. When you figure
Put
what if we did
Not to throw a wrench into things, but I'll just pose this out there, is that if you got rid of Bell, that's 5 minutes. And if you just replaced it, here are some options to potentially replace it. Some songs that got multiple yeses. Once Upon a Dream got multiple yeses. Could add in after all of that. That's too much Lion King.
It's too much Lion King. Okay,
Yeah.
what if we put after Friend on the other side?
I think Bell should go. We are just having way too hard of a time finding
Yeah.
a spot for it.
Yeah.
And we can put Colors of the Wind back in.
I
Yeah, I
think
was gonna
Colors
say
of
we
the
could bring
Wind
that back.
actually would work.
I think that would play way better.
I think if we add Colors of the Wind in, what if we put Surface Pressure back here? We put Colors of the Wind here, or either Colors of the Wind or A Whole New World here at 11.
Whole New World should go there. Do Colors of the Wind later. And
Yeah,
that
because it can
separates a
go
whole new.
next to, yeah.
Yeah. So
I just
then
can't wait to be king needs to be after how. Oh no, that's too close to Be Prepared. Never mind.
let's.
So
what
you
if-
need to
what
do.
if we
I want to
bumped
be like
it?
you
What if we
then.
were Colors of the Wind and Be Prepared after Colors of the Wind after Be Prepared, and then into How Far I'll Go, and then I want to be like you.
Yeah.
And then we can do Tigger as an interstitial, come back on to Beauty and the Beast, which is nice and slow, ramp up to with just can't wait to be king, keeps it far enough away from him like me, and
Yeah.
then finish it out like that.
I think we might have something, guys. I don't see anything too close from the same movie. Because I want to be like you and Bare Necessities have like 4 or 5 in between them. Yeah, they got at least 4.
I think that looks all right. Mike,
I'm good.
it's
Let me-
earlier for you.
I think I'm pretty happy with how this is looking.
Hold on, wait. I need to.
Really. I almost see the light myself.
Does Bibbidi work in the 2 spot for you guys?
Yeah.
What would you put?
I'm
in
not
this
100% sure where I'd put it
my
otherwise.
my concern is its tonality. You come off Circle of Light, which is this
Yeah.
like epic, grand anthem, and Be Our Guest, which is one of the biggest bops they've ever done. And Bibbidi, by comparison, sandwiched in the middle, is this Silver Age cutesy song that
So-
like I almost feel that should be later, and we need something else from the Renaissance in there in the 2 spot. It just feels very tonal whiplash to me to go from Circle of Life to Bibbidi.
Oh, we
and
got
back to
Part of
Be
Your
Our
World
Guest.
is like right after Be Our Guest.
I'm not.
So there's not a lot else you
I
could really even move
feel
up there
I
unless you just
feel
move part
like
of your world there.
Bell would slot in there really nicely.
I don't disagree. So, but here's what we can do. If you take Bibbidi out, just set it aside. You can move I'll Make a Man Out of You into the 2 spot. That still gives us a renaissance
Oh no, I don't like that.
in that tonality.
I don't think I'll Make a Man Out of You doesn't right after Circle of Life and before Be Our Guest. That seems this is an
If not-
awesome mix.
If not that, what about Go the Distance?
Oh, that could work.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, I like
then-
that too.
And then you could put After Surface Pressure. That might be
Yeah.
a little close to Oodalali, but we could skip.
But I like Why Should I Worry After Bippity better than the other way it was going.
Okay.
Because they're both more jaunty, at least. Because it is a hard song to kind of go after with. Like, you can't really, you're right. It doesn't really sound right to go from Bippity Boppity Boo into like a ballad
No, it
or
doesn't.
into like really anything from the Renaissance.
No. What about that? Into a Whole New World. Did you think Princess into Princess, give it a bop, take a break, come back on Bare Necessities?
That's fine.
I like it better where like the lower in this 8th spot, it's a lot better than it was at.
Yeah.
It made sense until we put other songs around
Yeah.
it.
Having
Yeah.
that at 2, just like in hindsight, I was like, that feels weird.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we're getting the engine going. Let's go back to the 1950s.
All right, Mike,
Right, we
read
good?
it off.
All right. Leading off, Circle of Life, Go the Distance, Be Our Guest, Part of Your World, I'll Make a Man Out of You, Friend on the Other Side, Surface Pressure, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, A Whole New World, Why Should I Worry, Oodalali, The Bare Necessities, Under the Sea, Be Prepared, Colors of the Wind, How Far I'll Go, I Want to Be Like You, The Wonderful Thing About Tiggers, Beauty and the Beast, Poor Unfortunate Souls, You'll Be in My Heart, I See the Light, I Just Can't Wait to Be King.
But
Wait.
Yeah.
just can't wait to be king should have been after Beauty and the
Beauty and the
Beast, but
Beast.
before Poor Unfortunate Souls.
Okay. Beauty and the Beast, I Just Can't Wait to Be King, Poor Unfortunate Souls, You'll Be in My Heart, I See the Light, Friend Like Me, When You Wish Upon a Star.
Love
We
it.
did it.
We
Totally
did
love it.
We did a
Okay.
thing.
We did it.
We did a
We
thing. All right. Thank you all. Well, my friends, the time has come to end this episode of Mix CD. Be sure to like, rate, and subscribe to anything and everything SPDM Crew wherever you get your podcast. Join us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, YouTube, and Blue Sky at SPDM Crew. Check out our website soon to be out at spdmcrew.com. You could follow our playlist on Spotify and Apple Music at Mike Hilty. Shout out to High Flyer Creative Studios for making our awesome logo. Greatly appreciate their support. And if you have any marketing, logo, or brand standard needs, contact them at highflyercreative.com. If you've got a podcast idea or you're interested in being part of the SPDM crew as a guest or collaborating, email us at spdmcrew@gmail.com. Until next time, no matter what happens now, you shouldn't be afraid because I know today has been the most perfect day I've ever seen.